streaming. Somebody needs to give me the link then.
I'll do it when it shows up in my notifications.
Alright, well I can't give anyone any heads up until I get that.
Okay.
Makes sense.
There it is.
Growing around lowkey.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Also, I forget how to get to the chat.
Oh boy, the chat is already here, guys.
Yay!
Got a lot of people
Welcome.
already.
Well, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Today we have
Should we-
both of the artists.
Should we do an introduction first?
Not enough people are... a super chat already, thank you. Vanilla
Nice.
Corner.
Yeah, $5.
Thanks whoever did that. Sorry, I'm not on the page right now.
Yeah, can
I'm
I,
just going to
can I get the, link please? Thank
I've got the link.
Thank you.
yeah.
I will take this.
You can tweet that out, I guess.
Yes, that's what I'm planning on doing.
Anyway, this is just a low-key one. You know, if you're
Yeah,
using
we're
a-
just drawing and talking about the show. You can ask questions and all
You can
that
ask-
stuff.
I'll
You can
probably
ask
be
questions.
playing a game too.
Joe Schmo wants Senpai to notice him.
Who
Oh,
is
goodness.
Senpai? Senpai is not on stream.
We should do regular Q&A live streams more often. You're right, we should.
Yeah, we
Nice.
should. Maybe after the
should.
maybe after the campaign's over. Maybe even after the campaign's over.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. It would help us, yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty.
We threw that idea around as a way to raise money for the, you know, the production, right?
Yeah, I mean, should we spoil what we're going to do if the funding doesn't go through?
Oh, super chat. An animated atrocities on a Thomas and Friends episode.
I don't think
Probably
that's-
not. I don't really consider that animation.
Well, to be fair, it has become full-blown CG lately, but
And,
most really, really young children's stuff isn't really good for animated atrocities just because there's not much to say about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think...
I know, and I know Thomas and Friends is like a really actually has kind of an adult fan base.
I mean, I could do an hour-long review on something like how terrible Caillou is.
No, that'd be interesting for sure.
Someone will ground you on Go Animate for that.
While you draw, I guess I'll do this.
Alrighty, everyone.
What?
What?
We're watching the master at work here.
Let's,
So cool.
Oh, thank you. I'm just doing like
Oh,
this. Ooh, what you got there?
What?
I recognize this style, but I can't quite put my finger on. What are you playing?
I'm playing Crash Bandicoots, the remake.
Ah, I see.
Dang, I'm also. That's
I'm
Crash
trying
2.
to, yeah, I'm
That's Crash
trying to
2.
get all of the gold relics for the achievement. And maybe even the platinums, because that's what I do. You get one of them, then you have to get all of them.
You are a fellow completionist.
Although I think it's causing the Discord to lag.
Anyway,
don't think I
this
can play
is
this.
also, yep, as you can tell, challenge accepted has now crossed over with this channel.
Yeah, I can't.
Yay!
I cannot play Crash because it lags the Discord chat.
Oh,
That's
someone's asking what'll happen if you don't secure the funding.
Do you guys want spoilers? I guess.
Sure.
We have ideas. We have a lot of plans,
We have a
but
lot of
kind of
ideas.
keeping them under wraps.
Should we? I was wondering, should you update them since we're nearly 10 days left of the campaign?
There might be people who are like discouraged from actually donating just because they don't know if there's a backup plan.
Could you write down which rules are not allowed? Rules by definition. I don't know how to answer that question.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Yep.
Well, you know.
All right, I think most of them do want to know what's going to happen.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Our plan A for a plan B is probably making the first few scripts a graphic novel, which is much cheaper to produce. Still quite expensive, but it seems like a good stepping stone because Our other option was funding an animatic, but with the graphic novel, it's a complete product.
Right, right. And like we will eventually make it into an animation, but that'll be after we have money from the graphic novel is the plan.
Yeah, graphic.
The more tangible it looks, the better.
Y'all, y'all comic geeks here? Yeah.
If
Someone
gets
wants.
huge,
If
would you
Growing
make?
Around gets huge, would you make a video game or a theatrical film?
I can make
Okay,
it.
does.
I can make a video game even if it doesn't get huge.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, if you don't know, Winter has experience with game making.
Barely.
Yeah,
don't you wanna talk
long-term
about-
fans would know that.
Yeah, who wants to do a Let's Play on Epic the Humorous RPG?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he already did that.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in his channel history. I don't know
kind of
where
buried
it is.
deep in the I think it's kind of buried deep in the channel at this point.
Yeah, you have to look pretty far, but it's there.
The game is available for download on my website if you're that interested.
Ah, yes.
So would we wait for all pages to be done before we showcase it, or would we showcase them one at a time as a webcomic?
Oh.
That's a good question.
Oh, so now
Well,
someone's asking if
If we do the graphic novel route, it has to be profitable. That's the one catch. We can't give it up for free. It needs to be a moneymaker. Absolutely.
Right.
Oh, someone's asking if we read comic books.
I make comic books.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting the experience in comics. For now, I'm going to be doing coloring and effects. That's the plan. The plan is that we're splitting the workload of the comic across all the artists.
Oh, no, I can't. Right.
I think Ava does the basic layout and sketching. I fine-tune the details of the sketches for things like expressions and whatnot. Cam Inc. does the line work. I do the coloring, and we're still deciding who's going to do the shading. It might be my friend who hasn't worked on this project yet, but we'll see. It's a pretty long way off. So yeah, the workload will be split among all of us.
The idea being it'll work faster because we have the power of friendship.
Yes, the friendship.
We gotta
Oh,
get
boy.
more money. Yes, we do.
Once you get the money, then you'll get the power.
Yes.
Do you believe that importing your own political beliefs into a cartoon character like Seth does with Brian Griffin can be done right? Yeah, if there's a good foil that gives a reasonable stance to the other side.
General rule of thumb is that basically anything can be done right, just with the right context and executed the right way.
Yeah. What game should I play? It can't be too new or it's gonna lag everything down.
Oh, speaking of lag.
It's weird. I was just a.
What are your thoughts on the MLP movie? The MLP movie is an animated movie. Like, I know that sounds like a non-answer, but it's very by the numbers for an animated movie.
Yeah, very. I liked it, but I will admit though, it has a dance party ending. That's how much of an animated movie it is.
Steven Universe.
What about Steven Universe?
Yeah.
The last episode was good. I'm not spoiling it.
Have you watched
Me
any
neither.
classic
I haven't seen it
sitcoms
yet.
like Happy Days, Family Matters, or Gilligan's Island? No, but I've watched Happy Days travels through time, and Gilligan gets lost on a distant planet.
Happy days travels through time.
I have watched Family Matters though. I watched a lot of episodes of Family Matters.
My little brother is obsessed with Family Matters.
C.R. Martin.
Loves it.
Hey, my man C.R. Martin's acting. Even the idiot dad can be done right.
Yeah, there's Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah,
And-
that's probably the best.
And Homer Simpson back when he was good.
Yeah, Homer Simpson. I mean, he was so good that every cartoon decided to copy it.
Right.
Yeah.
So nobody has given me an answer, so I'm going to have to improvise, I guess.
Huh?
A game that I want to play.
Are there any like browser games that would work? Because
I
those
can't
stuff
do browser
probably will,
games because I'm capturing. That's how I'm capturing your.
Ah, okay.
Someone wants you to play Pokemon, the Pokemans.
The Pokemons. Well, of course you're biased in favor of suggesting that, Chikorita.
Yes, I mean, they don't call me Chikorita Cheez-Its for nothing.
I see. How come you didn't stream Sunday? Everyone was busy on Sunday.
Yeah,
I worked.
I was preparing for my vacation.
I was
Too bad it was
I was
Sunday.
binge watching anime and didn't realize it was Sunday. I feel pretty bad about that still.
BTW, I've been watching a lot of anime recently. I recommend you guys both Love Live and Little Witch Academia.
Too bad it was Sunday. The stream
Someone's
would have been
asking, you guys ever read DC comic books?
I love DC comic books. Oh, I love all comic books, really. Not all of them, but like I like.
Titans growing up. Is that something?
Yeah.
Thank you, Drake from
I
State
don't really
Farm.
divide comics by their, publication company. I just divide them by quality.
Got $5 from Drake from State Farm.
Yeah.
Thank you. If we get into a
Yeah,
correct,
State
it will
Farm.
call you up.
I could buy I guess I could buy a candy bar.
Yay! That'd be a big freaking candy bar. With $5, you could buy like
He's actually making a
two
candy
quality Lindt chocolate bars at my local Fred Meyer with $5. So
Nice.
yeah, that's pretty good. Full disclosure, I absolutely love Lindt. It's
Oh,
the
now
best
C.R. Martin wants. Hey John, C.R. Martin here wants you to play Dance Dance Revolution.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't have the game and I don't have the mat either.
Yeah, it'd be a little impractical for a stream like this.
I know C.R. Martin. He has a thing with DDR on Twitter.
Oh, what I could do is I could open the book and see if there's any random things.
What book?
Yeah.
Oh, the book. Okay.
We're using the stream actually to advertise challenge accepted.
Drake from State Farm.
Candy
$2.
bar. Thanks,
$2.
State Farm.
Yeah,
Yes.
candy bar.
Let's see.
That might get you a bottle of water if you don't live in New York City.
Have you considered making 1 to 3 minute shorts to give yourself experience producing animation?
Yes, I've considered literally everything. Like, the stories that I want to tell don't work in 1 to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you do get enough money in the future, it wouldn't hurt if we did like some test animation just
Yeah,
to make
obviously.
it tangible.
Oh, of course. Test animation is extremely important to the animation process.
Played
Yeah.
wrong.
Have you watched Martha Speaks or Cyber Chase?
I watched Cyber Chase.
I've seen both. They're both good.
I haven't seen Martha Speaks, but I think I saw a little bit of Cyber Chase as a kid.
I can't
Mar-
play
Martha Speaks is
Morrowind
pretty
on
good.
screen because it auto goes full screen for some reason, and I can't record with OBS. Full screen
Ah.
games.
What?
that- Yeah, trying to think. Well, I'm guessing you don't want to play Ocarina of Time now, certainly.
No, I already beat Ocarina of Time.
Let's see. What else could we play?
South Park.
Stardew Valley.
I don't have
Stardew Valley's
South
pretty good.
Park, and Stardew Valley isn't in the book.
Dang.
What are some things that are in the book?
Uno is in the book.
Uno.
Uno
Do we have
is my
anyone that can play
favorite.
Uno with?
Jack. Uno is my favorite. My favorite Virtual Boy game.
Are you trying to make a new my favorite anime meme?
I'm. That's. Let's see here.
Actually,
I'm trying to think.
Go back.
Different games here.
Let's see.
I don't know. I don't have the book, so I don't know.
What are some of the things that are in the book? Just list page through it, see what you find.
Go to a random page.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't own Diablo, and it's got to be a game that's. I don't know.
Mario.
Huh?
I got it. Mario Sunshine.
Oh,
OBS doesn't like capturing dolphin either. I have to do full screen when I go dolphin.
Have you seen Harvey Street Kids?
No, I haven't. People keep
What's
talking about
that?
it though.
It's
I
a
have
net,
no idea
I
what
think
that
it's
is.
a Netflix cartoon I've been hearing about.
I frankly have no idea what that even is.
I keep getting it confused with Harvey Beaks.
Oh no, it's a mix between Harvey Beaks and Rhapsody Street Kids.
No! Oh no!
Fudgepackers.
Any
Oh,
thoughts
that's
on the
evil.
so-called CalArt style? People who say the CalArt style have no idea what they're talking about. It was coined in the 1990s, before this style even existed, by John Kay to insult people who wanted to be Don Bluth.
Yep.
Yep, pretty much. It's,
I
yeah.
have no fucking clue how it got associated with like the modern style bean smile.
Yeah, I just call it bean mouth. It's not at all the CalArt style. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
the bean
more of a
mouth.
bean mouth style. Especially since Rebecca Sugar didn't even go to CalArts.
Looks kind of more like chibi style.
Man.
Like, I don't hate the style, but I do have problems with how repetitive it's gotten lately. Like, we've kind of fallen too
Oh, yeah.
comfortable with it, I think.
Like,
In what-
yeah, there's definitely problems with modern styles and stuff. I
In
am
what
getting
way
sick of
Max
it.
like Mabel.
He is nothing like Mabel.
I think you mean Sally.
I think you meant Sally.
Let's see.
Oh, hey, it's my sister. She's home.
Did your sister?
Oh, crud.
your
Okay, I'm
sister-
gonna have to BRB for a second. My sister, who's been at college, just came home. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Ugh.
You do you.
Okay.
I was gonna say maybe I should play Indigo Prophecy or Fahrenheit, but no, that would go bad very quickly.
You would just get ranty.
Yeah, it's a bad game.
Oh
To be
boy.
fair, Max likes girly things. Yes, he likes girly things, but Mabel's a completely different character.
Will you make a review of No Such Luck from the Loud House? Didn't you already do a Loud House episode though?
I did, but there are other episodes that I could give a review to. I like No Such Luck. Controversial opinion, but
Huh?
No Such Luck is an alright episode in my book.
What?
Someone's asking if you could play Skyrim.
That's another game that goes full screen, and another controversial opinion, I don't like Skyrim very much. I literally had to mod out the beginning to even, try and start to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, now that you said that, here come the dislikes.
Ooh.
Why not Mortal Kombat? I don't have Mortal Kombat.
Why don't you play these games you don't have?
I mean, you seem very game savvy. You seem to have a lot of games.
I do have a lot of games. I have almost 400 on Steam, but
400?
I've been building the collection for like 3 years.
Oh, top 5 favorite
God.
cartoons.
Oh, goddamn Steam going big picture mode.
Top 5 favorite cartoons. That one seems a little hard to calculate.
Okay, why does Steam have big picture mode? Does anyone ever use it? Does anyone ever want it? Does
I don't
anyone
like
ever
Steam.
access it except accidentally?
I
Yeah.
really like big
Do
picture
you
mode to
plan
be
on
honest.
putting
It's
political
like, every time I
commentary
play
into
it,
Growing
I'm just
Around?
like,
I will not spoil it, but
Yeah.
political commentary is going to be weird.
Yep. Any politics. Okay,
Do you ever think of reviewing the Crash Bandicoot cartoon? You mean the theme song that was never finished? No.
I was gonna say, Crash had a cartoon?
Cat Icarus already did it. Better than I could, probably.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think. If any video game deserves a cartoon, it would be Banjo-Kazooie.
Is that a suggestion?
Oh.
The super chat. Who says the super... In the first stream, Enter says Max isn't... I did not say that. I don't remember saying that.
If it was, it probably was just like a missaying thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I have
Someone
not seen
surprised-
The Incredibles 2 as of yet. I don't get to go to the movie theater very often.
Someone said surprised that you know Catechorus. I never could pronounce that guy's name.
I know everybody and I know everything.
Yeah.
He is the master of
He's not like an obscure reviewer. I've seen us get his stuff recommended to me a lot.
Yeah, Cat Icarus is a very well-known... Yes.
Mm.
Let's
Play
take a look
Undertale.
at the
Someone
No.
said you. That's not in the book. Undertale's not that old.
Let's see.
Have you
Let's
seen-
see.
Have you seen Tough Puppies Till Doom? What? I think they're asking if you've seen an episode of Tough Puppy.
No, I have not seen Tough Puppy.
It's annoying. I've seen it. It's mostly made up of people screaming their lines. It's not funny.
I thought it was alright. Not exactly Butch
Everyone's
Hartman's best
screaming their
work.
lines. I don't get it.
If I were to rank it, Fairly Odd rank Butch Hartman's cartoons. Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom are at the top, and Tough Puppy and Bunsen is a Beast are at the bottom.
I love Danny Phantom.
Hopefully this doesn't lag down my computer.
We're getting warnings that Incredibles 2 has flashing lights and seizures and stuff.
It is.
Yeah.
It does. I've seen that.
I've seen it, and yeah, it kind of irritated my eyes slightly. Didn't
Yes.
get into a seizure.
And Drake from State Farm potatoes.
And, I happen to be autistic like you, Mr. Enter.
Cool. A lot of people seem to be.
Yeah, if you get into nerd fandom, you notice a lot of them are autistic, and I'm not saying that to be offensive, it's just something I've noticed.
Have you listened to or watched SpongeBob the Musical yet? I've listened to a lot of the songs. I haven't seen the musical because I don't live in New York, but
But I'm going to see it.
I hear it's closing down soon, so you better make it quick.
I am making it quick.
Wait a second.
Alright.
Huh?
On a scale from someone's asking, on a scale from Chuck Jones to The Simpsons, how cartoony are the physics?
Ava's probably the best one to answer that question.
The cartoon physics, they're pretty cartoony. I mean, I remember in Over the Fence, she blew a bubblegum bubble that encased her, or she blew a bubble that encased her, and then gumdrops popped the bubble, and a crater appeared. So pretty damn cartoony.
What game is this? Is this The Sims?
This is The Sims 3. Yeah, I've got an idea. I can keep it.
It's real bad, but someone asked a question, and I want to say yes.
What?
Could adults get kid jobs that are kid jobs in our world, like getting a paper route job? The
Yeah.
answer is yes.
Yes. I may have wrote it in at some point already, maybe.
We've talked about it.
But yeah, it's definitely a thing. Okay, so we go to Sunset Valley. Why not? And we
Why
start.
wouldn't children start wars with each other for silly reasons?
When
Children
did I
not
say
all
that they
know-
didn't? Just off the top of my head, when did I say that they didn't?
If they start a war for a silly reason, they're gonna fight in a silly way. Like, they're not gonna kill each other, they're probably just gonna throw pies at each other and hope, or water guns. You know, not killing each other.
The Sims 3. When I originally got this game like a decade ago, I thought it only loaded because I had an out-of-date computer, but no. A decade later, it still loads for fucking ever, and then you get to the menu, you start a new game, and it loads forever again.
Oh boy.
Is there an
Wow.
episode where a game of tag turns into a Mad Max society? I think I already said that that's a yes. That's one of the key examples that I give. Will there be a shout out to Lord of the Flies? I'm trying to work with the plot like that, like an inverse of Lord of the Flies, where it's the adults that are forced to build their own society in this world. I think that's one of the few remaining season 1 episodes I want to do.
Someone asks, who are some smaller reviewers you enjoy?
The Real Gems, Shadow Streak, on the top of my head. Let's see who else. I got. Those are the two cartoon reviewers off the top of my head, at the very least.
Let's see here.
Let's see. Alpha J Show is not small.
Alpha J's close to 100K now.
Yeah. Are the Kid Assassins? Maybe they use water guns. Maybe.
That's That's adorable.
Oh,
When will the
When will-
Patreon requested reviews come out? That's a good question. Like, these reviews do take a while. I am definitely working on them. I don't know. I'm not going to put a specific date on it, but I am working on it.
I know your next review is Adventures of Kid Danger.
Yeah, that's already with the editor. Have any modern day Final Fantasies in your Steam library? No, I do not. Final Fantasy is a series that I need to get into. I've never played a Final Fantasy game.
You played a Chrono Trigger?
I've played through about half of Chrono Trigger, yes. I have poor patience for RPGs, and I have a hard time seeing them out to the end. Or a mountain. Ah! It talks.
Will there be an episode on the history of this world?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already gotten 2 flashbacks at the very least. Okay, let's go child here.
Where are our moderators?
oh,
I'm here, and I think Heavenly's here.
Dr. C is a slave.
Okay, there's one person who keeps asking very bad questions, and you need to stop. You know who you are. You need to stop asking these questions.
So let's go.
I'm a smaller reviewer, and I'm always looking to collab with anyone.
Aw.
Yeah, go to Sally's model sheet and see what. Okay, it's a darker brown.
Oh yes, this is making the growing around characters in The Sims.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
oh.
why not?
That,
Sally kind of looks in this. It kind of makes Sally look like one of my stepsisters.
whoa.
Well, she doesn't have the ponytail yet. So is it this one?
At least the younger version of one of my stepsisters.
Let's see.
Uh,
Change color.
going
No,
around
not the hair
stems.
color. Create a style.
Sounds-
And her hairband is not that bright pink. It's a lighter pink. There we go. Have you ever thought about countries where each their cultures are based on decades, like 80s country? I generally do parodies of the actual countries that already exist. The other people in the chat are going to need to be asking me the questions because I can't read and do this at the same time. Will you ever
Okay.
review OKKO? Please answer. I'm going to be doing an episode. Yes, it's a dud episode review though.
Yes. Should you tell them which episode? Actually, they probably know which episode. Hmm.
Is the moderators doing their jobs?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sally's eyes are green.
Chat's just a little slow right now for me.
Her face is.
I'll let you know when I see him again.
Okay. How is your
Should
summer
we-
going? My summer is going very nicely so far. It's been hot.
I think it's been hot everywhere, to be
No,
honest.
Sally has a very small nose. These noses don't match what they actually are. All these images look exactly the same.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, you're right.
That's adorable.
let me, I think.
There we go. That's close enough.
I don't know.
And the cartoon doesn't have lips, so there.
Yeah.
Sally does not have freckles. And clothing. The options for kids' clothing in this game is very limited. Like, the kids only have one skirt. And it's nowhere close to what Sally wears.
That green skirt.
Yeah, it's green, but her skirt is a little bit shorter, and it's got pleats, I think.
Oh, C.R. Martin says, thank you for being one of my inspirations for animation critique. I may not be as devout of a follower as before, but you still have my utmost respect.
Thank you very much, C.R. Martin.
I had to actually refresh because my chat froze for some reason. And then I just see that.
Sally wears sandals now. She used to wear sandals.
Everyone wants to know where children come from.
We're working on. I think aren't we working on that?
Oh,
We were trying to.
but where do children? Ask your parents, okay?
Oh my god.
She has
There we
sex.
go.
Can I give them individual colors? No, I can't give them individual colors. Aw.
The
My
ring
Discord
sneakers.
just went off.
Well, that's way too bright red.
Okay. Okay, something relatedly just happened. Okay.
Okay, why is
Huh?
it
Went on.
I said green sneakers actually.
Do kids still play video games? Yes, they do.
I'm on. Something.
Advice for balancing drama and humor. Don't let the humor touch the drama.
Make them laugh first, and then once you get them, destroy their hearts.
Oh boy, certain server I'm moderating's breaking into chaos. Breaking into chaos.
not-
Open it up and yeah.
Yeah, just give her no socks then. Yeah,
No.
no socks.
Yeah, those don't look.
How will last wills work in the growing around world?
How will what's work?
Last wills.
You guys ask the weirdest questions. Okay, alright, so... formal.
I'm feeling some serious secondhand embarrassment for Ava. Why? What did I do?
Okay. Alright, let's...
Ooh. Alternate.
Yeah, in The Sims 3, every character has a bunch of different outfits. You can make them formal.
Advice for making a child character that's dealt with trauma.
You're best to ask some actual psychologists for that. Like, it's not something I can really answer in a stream.
I have experience. My experience is 1 semester's worth of child psychology.
Sure. Yeah. That looks fantastic.
Whoa.
Yes.
I have a brilliant sense of aesthetics.
Yeah.
I just give her gloves because
Oh,
why
hello,
not?
Cleo. Hello, Cleo, the
Yeah.
crack artist.
No earrings because Sally doesn't pierce her ears.
They'd be clip-ons.
What's your favorite movie from Disney movie from before the Disney Renaissance?
My favorite movie from the Disney Renaissance is Hunchback.
I know he said from before the Disney Renaissance.
Oh, before the Disney Renaissance. We don't talk about that era, but probably The Fox and the Hound.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Are we done?
No, it's just me.
Hi.
What do you mean, are we done?
Just-
Oh yeah, we're still streaming.
Okay, hello. I'm back. I was just saying hi to
Okay.
my sister. Because she was back from college for a little
Wouldn't
bit.
teenagers run the world if they had the same power as kids?
Wouldn't who?
Wouldn't teenagers run with, I think they said, what they say? Run with more power? Or I have to
No.
rewind
Rule
this.
with, rule with more power.
Not really.
What is it? Why wouldn't teenagers run the world if they have the same power as kids?
I mean, they had the same legal power, but as we know in the real world, legal power isn't always the same thing as power in principle. Like, if a kid politician is starting to get a little older, it's going to be hard for them to win all the votes they need to
Oh,
keep
darn it.
going.
Makes sense.
Someone asks, take us through the process of reviewing a show.
Take us, okay,
It's a super chat question too.
oh, okay, so first things first, I need to find the show. I watch the show, usually a few episodes, and I see what kind of comments I can make, if it's interesting to review, and if it is, I find the perfect episode to review. Or I get as far as I can stomach at the very least, because like I wanted to go through every episode of Henry Danger, for instance, or The Adventures of Kid Danger, whatever you want to call it. But I can only get to like episode 5 before my brain started spilling out onto the floor.
Yeah, we saw your commentaries. You were clearly going
Welcome
insane.
to Schneider's Bakery.
So
Where-
after that, you watch through the episode or the movie or whatever that you want to do once, while taking notes of criticisms and commentaries. Then I start watching it again, writing the script alongside watching it, stopping every few seconds to actually write the script. Then I record the audio, then I edit the audio, and then I send it to Crimson, who does the rest.
Oh,
Yeah, good job, Crimson, and good
Yeah.
job, Mr. Renter. You guys are a great team.
Yeah.
And
On the stream on YouTube, all I'm seeing is a green screen. Is that just
Try
me?
refreshing.
I think that's just you.
Okay, good, because I wouldn't want
Well,
everything to be
here's
going
a-
wrong.
Random post. Someone says, "Welcome to Strider's Bakery." I didn't catch Strider.
Yes, Sally does like green. It's her favorite color.
Yeah,
So
green too.
actually, let's do
Green,
that.
best color.
a girl after my own heart.
Green. Her favorite music is pop. Ooh, her favorite food. I don't think I've ever decided this, considering chocolate's not here. Let's see.
French fry pizza?
Pizza's not here
That sounds
either.
a little. That doesn't sound so healthy.
Yeah, French fry pizza's not here either. So let's
It's not here where?
on The Sims. I'm playing the game The Sims
Oh,
3.
okay, you're playing Sims. I didn't see.
Don't you
Sorry.
think it's sad that people only have 20 years to fulfill their goals and then they just obey kids for the rest of their lives?
First of all, there's many assumptions in that question. I
Like, we
mean,
still don't know for sure what the adults do after they've graduated. It's very possible they'll have another chance at achieving their dreams. Just in a
also,
different way.
kids have a vastly different perception of time than adults.
Yeah.
What happens
Very
if the kid doesn't have their own kids before they become adults?
You're not supposed to have kids before you become an adult, dude. That's
Yeah.
not how life works.
That's not how that's
I mean,
not.
Okay,
I mean-
time to pick Sally's traits. Well, animal lover is the obvious one. Let's see.
Can't. There is no alcohols that's made mainstream in this world.
I mean, presumably it exists, but it's not at all held in the same regard as alcohol in the
Do
real.
you have
in
any
real
main
world.
adult villains? Yes, but if I told you who they were, it would be a spoiler, since they start out as not a villain.
okay.
And then you're.
So are they a twist villain, or do they fall down a path of villainy?
They're not twist villains. No, it's...
Okay.
No, you
Or the
can
latter.
see it coming.
They
It's
start
just.
off just kind of grumpy, but then fall down a path of.
Let me put it to you this way: they start out one way, then they become terrifying, and then by the end of it, you're gonna want him dead.
Well then, hey, got
Oh
it.
my god. Oh my gosh. Someone wants you to play Garfield Kart.
I will
not
give
right now.
Sally artistic.
Sorry, Haydox's channel is that way.
What about kids who rebel and are anti-society? Do rebel fighters exist in this world? Maybe.
Isn't that another?
Let's give Sally family-oriented. Astrological sign.
I mean, like, if a kid in our world tried to do that against the adults, it would just be seen as kind of silly. Like, a kid doesn't have the power to really do that. So, I don't think there's, like, really powerful rebellions like that.
Do stories like Frankenstein or Dracula exist in growing around?
Sure. Alice in Wonderland definitely exists, at the very least. Although it would have to be different. It would have to be a very different story because of what Alice in Wonderland is about in its context. Alice in
Yeah.
Wonderland is an interesting one because it's kind of a story about growing up and becoming an adult and learning that the world doesn't make sense.
Can you parody Love Live in this show?
No,
Pretty
because
sure
I've never seen it.
That's
I'm pretty
weird.
sure
It's a
I'm
very
the only one-
specific question.
I'm
Thank
pretty
you.
sure I'm the only one in this stream who's actually seen Love Live.
Yep.
Yeah, you are. I have never seen Love Live. I don't even know what it is about.
It's an anime about school idols and stuff.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, no.
Does Santa Claus? I think there was someone's asking if Santa Claus exists.
Astrological sign. Yes, Santa does exist. Well, the idea of Santa exists at the very least. I don't know if he's an actual person quite yet.
I mean, I can see it.
Are you going to talk about Kirby right back at ya?
No.
Kirby, it's the
That's
thing you should
know.
know.
No, don't.
Kirby, it's
Oh,
the star.
gosh.
Don't trigger him.
Sorry.
Why no?
Why no magic? Why you know magic?
Why I know magic? Because magic is too easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
it's not really a
because
story that lends itself to magic.
if you went magic would have to touch everything, and it would vastly lower the realism that I want within the stories.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with magic, but you gotta use it the right way and the right time.
Or as Lankara says, it's magic. I don't have to explain it.
Yeah, it's a very easy way to just dodge questions.
All right, let's make Sally a Sagittarius. Why not? That's...
Who is your
Yay.
favorite adult?
Wait, when was she born?
Huh?
She was born early December, right?
She was born winter. In the
So-
winter.
That's all I
Okay
know.
then.
Why not
Ew.
January 23rd? 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
Okay,
adorable.
that would make her a Capricorn then.
Will there be
No,
an
actually,
episode?
Aquarius. Actually, I've got a better idea. Let's see what the traits of each of these things are supposed to be.
I thought you said her birthday episode was like early winter.
It's just generically winter at this point.
Well, December is early winter, so your first guess was correct.
You're assuming
yeah,
that
it's just-
the dates in growing around are the same as they are in the real world.
That's true. That's true. You
And winter does last
make
forever.
assumptions, my bro.
Like, for instance, there are a couple of differences immediately. Like, the new year starts spring. Like, the first day of spring is the new year.
Oh,
Is there any
again.
particular reason why?
Because that makes sense.
I mean, if
That's-
you're playing
that's
Harvest
cool.
Moon,
Like-
that's basically Harvest Moon time.
October would be the 8th month and not the 10th month.
Yeah, that
Yes.
actually makes sense.
It makes sense if you don't think about it.
Yeah. Remind me of the calendar system in Harvest Moon time.
Like,
if you think about
that's
it.
kind of what kids would do. They would ask, why doesn't this make sense? They would put some effort into it, and they would actually fix it. So these
Yeah,
minor,
kids tend to, yeah.
I'm gonna answer this question. How do adults tolerate children in this world? Here's how they tolerate them. You love them, and you hug them, and you pat them on the head and say, go have fun.
Yes,
Exactly.
Dude,
again, they
zodiac
treat
signs
kids
say
like
about-
it's not like the kids are terrifying or terrible leaders or anything like that. Like that is one of the things about this universe that's kind of adjusted from reality is that the kids aren't like tyrannical leaders that have absolutely terrible selfish laws or anything like that.
Okay.
They're good and competent authority figures. At least I think
What
so.
a lot of people don't seem to understand is that the kids have been in power for like thousands of years, and they've had plenty of time to learn from their mistakes. Like, take a look at, say, adult societies from 1,000 years ago and see how far that they've come.
Right. That makes sense. Like
Topical.
we've had all of human history for kids to become good leaders in this universe. So
Where's-
it's like it's not okay. Go on. Sorry.
Someone's asking if you super chat question. Have you read Batman?
No.
And,
I'm not too into superheroes.
It's all right.
Playo the
Right.
Crap Artist asks, was there any wars that happened in this world?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Kukapa.
Okay,
Would you
child.
do an accurate from Teen Titans episode Apprentice?
What? I don't remember that one.
Oh, I remember that. That's when Robin becomes Slade's apprentice.
Oh, that was
To save
a
his-
good one.
To save his teammates from
Alright.
dying or something.
Max has.
Starfire's still best Titan.
Alright, let's see. Max. Where is Max? Yeah. Max's hair is either very
That
dark brown or very almost black.
very dark brown.
It's very dark brown, but not quite black.
Okay.
Kind of like my hair.
So we go here.
Darker.
Dang it! I can't see the screen, and it's bothering me. I want to see the
Will
synth.
you? Someone asks, will you ever appear on the Pizza Party podcast?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I already did one podcast.
Yeah. It's not quite as dark as I want it to be. There we go.
Let me see if I can see the stream on my phone. Hold on. Is the feed from Photoshop still working all right? Because
Yeah.
on Picardo it
Yeah.
also seems like a green screen. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's working fine. It's something
Alright, good.
with your computer, I guess. Eyebrows.
This Sims family should be like a regular thing that we play around.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Be awesome.
yeah, that's a good enough shape. Well, first of all, let's get rid of
I
that beauty
see.
mark. And
I
give him
see.
freckles!
Yes, lots of
Yay,
freckles.
That shirt.
There we go. I can see it. Yes, I can see it.
Why
on my
is that
phone,
shirt
yay.
so perfect?
Alright, Max's eye color. That would be...
Do the Olympics exist?
Yes, the Olympics exist.
I bet
Sweet.
they're super fun.
Oh crap! That means that like gladiators existed in this universe. That's a terrifying idea.
Oh.
Why? Have you seen how they play football?
Yeah, but still, it's like.
No, she hasn't seen how they play football.
Wait, how do kids play football in this universe?
Oh god, Ava, tell her.
Okay, it's in the B word episode.
Yeah.
We see Shelly. Shelly's a football player, and she's the cutest little football player. And the battle's on. Oh my god, they swing at each other with these giant yo-yos of death. And
Okay then. That sounds almost more dangerous than real life football.
Well, it's a...
Yeah.
They're
Oh, yeah.
directed at little 4-year-old children.
It is more dangerous than real life football because kids do the extreme things, but you know...
That is very true. That is very true.
Yeah.
There is a reason that this is a cartoon.
Yes, yeah, I can tell.
Don't
Is
try it at home, kids.
But yes, this world has things like yo-yos specifically designed for combat.
Which is actually what they were originally designed for, I'm pretty sure. The yo-yo was originally designed as a weapon. If my memory serves me right, that's what it was originally built for, but then they realized this actually works a lot better as a toy, and they made it a toy.
Going to turn off the AC.
Oh.
the B word is brat. No swearing in the chat right here. Swearing in the friggin' chat.
There we go.
Okay. Is there such a thing as the prohibition in this universe?
There are prohibitions. Like,
Oh.
I mean, prohibition is just a general term for things that have, for when a government bans something. Like,
Right.
right now, we do have a prohibition for things like marijuana.
In many states, but not all of them. For example, in my state, it's completely legal to smoke weed as long as you're 18.
And
You
yet,
can do it in your own house.
and yet
Red Teen Titans, I think is referring to the person's referring to the Teen Titans comics.
Let's see, creative style is give the tide a funky style.
Oh, that's so cute! I love
He's
it.
adorable.
Oh,
I have a question. I actually have a question.
What?
Is there a mafia?
oh my goodness. It's
That'll be an
oh my-
interesting thing.
Oh goodness, I'm sure.
I mean, if it's a funny idea and I can make it work, I'll run with it.
I think you could if you were creative.
I am very creative, so yeah, I can make it work.
Yay! You have kind of self-confidence. I need your self-confidence.
How does religion work in a society?
We get that question a lot.
I don't.
Yeah, I haven't seen
He's
it.
still
in the
figuring
chat.
it out.
I
It's
really
seen it
don't
around-
like touching religion. Like, even in non-growing around stuff, religion is one of the few topics I generally feel very uncomfortable touching.
No, I get you. It's uncomfortable for
Yeah,
most people.
apathetic I am.
Yeah.
Shoes. Actually,
Okay.
oh yeah,
I'm
Anna.
the Lord's saint.
Actually, I don't know if the person says they're a country like TIELAND, but they spelled it like TIELAND.
Is
If there is, that actually seems like a great way it would be spelled.
Like
Wait,
what?
what? What?
Thailand. The person said, "Is there a country called Thailand in GA?" And they said,
Maybe like when I make
Oh, like tie dye. Oh, that's clever.
yeah, Tieland.
when I make puns in the show, I do like to make it based on things that kids would like.
Well, kids like tie dye, I think.
What?
Now
what
you're going to die!
Someone asked, what
Tie-dye!
happens to an adult who doesn't have any kids?
They go to the orphanage,
Apartment.
which
Yeah.
is basically just an apartment building where they're supervised.
Yeah, and then kids who don't have their parents can come pick up parents, and now I'm
Let's
sad.
see what
I mean,
can
it's not
do
like
with this.
it's technically impossible for you to have children right out of the gate when you're married, even if you get pregnant right away. So there's inevitably a point in which, you know, a married couple will be out of their own houses and not have children yet, if they plan on having them at any point.
Is
So
there
basic,
a black?
yeah.
Is there a black market in what would be sold?
Let's think.
Let's not go there.
The really, really, really overpowered squirt guns.
Yeah,
that your
like
parents don't let you use.
A really, really good Nerf gun.
Yeah, sure, that'll work.
Something
Oh my god, an
really-
energy drink that'll vibrate you at a time.
Really rare snatch 'em on cards.
Our slumber parties, national events, and crawling around, they can be.
I'm
Huh?
sure.
I have an episode planned, but about a slumber party, but
Oh gosh,
Oh.
I have a guess in my head. It's similar in style to the Woodstock Festival, just without the drugs. Like that, it's like a big thing where people come and gather around and exchange interests and sleep under the stars. That's what I'm imagining for a growing around scale slumber party.
Yeah, it'd basically be like a school lock-in.
Yeah, I love lock-ins like that. They're
I've
fun.
done like
Okay.
I did a lot. I did several in middle school.
Gravity artist, are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
Dang.
somewhere.
Well, if your avatar is Bill Cipher, you're certainly feeling it.
Alright, let's...
Are most
That's
oh,
true.
someone asked, are most of the kids scared of the dark?
some of them are.
You know, kids are different.
Like, I'd imagine that there are some cities where kids are so afraid of the dark that the thing is, like bright at all hours of the night. Like that they've built cities to specifically destroy the nighttime.
Someone's asking in
Wow.
Super Chat if you've read the Teen Titans comics.
No, I have not.
No.
I don't read comics very often. Okay, so let's give Max a personality here. What was...
Poke him in the
wow,
fish.
That's actually that one's actually very accurate.
Yeah.
That looks so accurate. Look at him, he's a little businessman. He's so cute.
Okay, let's see. Frugal, maybe. Let's see. Loner is possible. Ava, what would you say for his personality?
His personalities, he's very business.
So workaholic?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
He's a little
is
bit of a workaholic, yes.
I like
Yeah.
this idea. Would there be a secret society of adults, sort of like a reverse KND?
Oh, we might be doing that at some point.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. I love it.
That sounds like an extremely odd and funny mental image, to be sure.
Oh my god.
I mean, shows that
Actually,
play
what's
around
my-
with and deconstruct their own concepts are the best ones to me. I eat them right up.
And
Chad Woods. No, there is no Benjamin Button effect. You are born a child because a man and a woman love each other so much that they call up a stork.
Are there any child scientist characters? On
yes,
this
I actually had a joke about that in the latest script that I wrote.
script? Oh yeah, if you want to know BTW, if you want to know how Team we Enter kind of wrote a script recently about it.
Workaholic.
Big shout out to Saucer of Peril.
Let's see. Start of season 1, he's a bit of a loner.
Yeah, I'd say it.
Huh?
Ever
He's a
thought
loner.
about opening?
I didn't even watch
Maybe
it.
neurotic? No, wait, am I thinking of Nevin?
Ever thought of Alyssa Swain's
renew
been
it.
like the most loyal? Super
Yeah,
chat
I
one.
have thought of opening a PO box. I don't really want to though.
You've been
Big shout
really
out to
loyal on the super chat, Alyssa Swain.
Big shout out to Saucer of Peril. Cool.
No.
Nobody ages backwards, Mr. Undertale Skelly Bros.
Undertale Skelly Bros.
I think that they're. I think
People
that they're
age
trolling.
normally. People age totally normally. They just have different roles. That's it.
Will PewDiePie be a main character?
Kenny?
Toasty.
Nah.
That would be very weird. I don't think that would even make sense.
We should have
Imagine,
kid
like, a
versions
kid
of the Big
version of
Four.
PewDiePie, like playing a kid PewDiePie, like doing some equivalent of Let's Plays in this universe.
That would be interesting.
I'll give him ambitious. That's
He is
Yeah,
very
very
ambitious about his lemonade.
okay. His favorite color. Let's go with blue. His favorite music.
No, Chad Woods. People do not age like Benjamin Button. They are born a baby, they turn into children's turn to teenies, and teenies turn to adults.
Ava, I do think that they're trolling you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
think,
ask
yeah, you're
the
falling
question
for a
over and
troll,
over
girl.
again. They're probably saying that because they know it makes you mad.
Let's.
Well, I'm happy to provide entertainment either way.
This is gonna be a running gag on the stream, isn't it?
What's his favorite music, Ava?
Does he like music?
Who doesn't like music?
People without a soul?
Yeah.
Alright, let me think.
Imagine what would be playing at Lemonade Land all day.
I think
Pop.
really cool, like relaxing electronic music, not like dubstep, but just like chill.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
go with
that's what I
I
think.
just think chill,
That's
but
just what I think, though.
Electronica. Let's go with his.
Oh, spoiler alert, guys. Sally Dunn is Pink Diamond.
the gas.
Hey, the gas.
His favorite food. I'm closing my eyes and that.
Now someone wants Markiplier to be a main character.
Okay,
Why
spaghetti.
not making
sure.
hamburgers?
Spaghetti.
Okay, I'll make. Oh yeah, hamburgers. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. From,
yes,
from the
and-
pilot episode.
Yes.
Oh,
Gemini.
what about-
Let's see.
Does
Got
he like-
personalities. Get that burger in there.
I have no idea what the zodiac sign like. What
He's a
this-
spring bait. I think he's an early
if
summer
it's a
baby.
Zodiac, that's based off of the year they were born.
No, that's a
my
Chinese
God.
zodiac.
Yes. Rado Ratonus. I ship Max and Steve.
What does each?
Who's Steve?
Uh,
Oh, is he the?
He's the lazy son of a gun.
I thought you shipped him Anna.
Baby, but
Oh
you know
my
what?
God.
Max and Steve forever.
Zodiac signs.
How would someone like Chris Chan work?
He'd be burned to death.
Chris Chan would probably Chris Chan in this world would probably get like shunned or arrested pretty quickly.
And burned to death.
No, ATF. Don't ever mention that name again. What? What's that?
Sally hits Nax in the head with a chair. Oh, that's violent.
Oh, that's adorable.
Meme.
Oh, now someone says Chris Chan would do well. Kid at home.
Perhaps you guys should stop asking questions about real people. It's getting annoying.
Yeah, this is getting.
This is starting to get some bad implications.
Yeah.
It's going to make him.
I Do not burn. Listen, I burn crazy people.
There it is.
Let's just put it that way.
Yes. Okay, it's time to make autumn.
So, Max and John.
So in GA, it's all around the world.
Do the children know about the birds and the bees?
Depends on how old they are.
Yes.
They
The
learn
answer
that
is-
at the age that real life kids do.
Well, I learned when I was 14. I'm
Dang,
guessing
that's pretty late.
that's late.
I learned
That's
when I was-
very late. I figured it out when I was like 11.
I learned
I
when
didn't
I
even
was
need to get
10.
the talk. I just figured it out.
I
Well,
learned
I'm
when I was-
sorry that I'm a late bloomer.
It's okay. It's all right. Everyone's different. No judgment. I'm just saying, dang, that was late.
All right.
Your
So
parents
wait,
really
does that,
Oh, the bird.
so does that mean Max is at the age where he can learn?
Depends on the
Yeah.
parent. Some people, teach their kids and they're like 10. Some people wait till they're like 12. Some people do it even earlier. It just depends on the kid and depends on the parenting style.
Yeah, like.
All right. So in
I
other
learned
words,
it at 10.
Highlights.
John, you tell me.
What?
Tell me, John. When?
I don't know if that's really an appropriate question.
Yeah, I just stopped myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the crusty? Is this the crusty crab?
No, this is growing around.
Oh, you're a crusty crab.
Dude. Highlights.
Does Nax and Sally have grandparents? Well, of course they do. Everyone has grandparents, technically.
Yes.
I don't know if they'll be on the show. Will they?
Season 2.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, sweet. They will be in the show. Nice.
Someone wants to know about
hold up,
morgues and
everybody.
crematoriums.
I'm going to step off for a bit. I think I have to go eat dinner.
Okay.
It's okay, then. See you soon.
BRB.
Yes. Give her some eyelashes.
So we don't have the 411 on morgues and crematoriums. I only have my headcanon, and my headcanon's not canon.
Dragon
I
Ball. I don't know
imagine
what that's not a
Dolphin.
question, my friend.
Autumn's eye color is you didn't give her an eye color. Okay.
Brown?
Thought it was
Maybe?
green.
Or green. Maybe she gave Sally her green eyes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's go
That's
with that.
nice.
Carrot.
Let's see.
Dragon Ball is not a question, Alyssa, but thank you for the money.
Message.
What was your question, Mr. Cartoon Movie Makers? Oh, okay. That's not really a question related to what's going on.
Once again, all of these images look almost exactly identical. My God.
Yeah.
Hey.
Huh? Crosby?
Okay, so let's see.
She has a bit of a round face, so that works.
That's
Once again, all of these nose images also look exactly identical. Not quite
that
identical.
is racist.
No, I can see some of the differences. That's okay.
They're very minute, though.
Mr. Cartoon Movie Makers, questions relevant to growing around only and questions that have not been answered ad nauseum are the acceptable questions.
We got one.
What?
YBH. Are children obese from living off of candy and junk food? The answer is no.
But how?
They run around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they expend a lot of energy, and the book says that they've made sugar healthy. So,
how?
Magically.
How?
how?
Can I come to grab? Can I come here? I want to live there
Well,
now.
they use their kid technology. Like, if there's one thing that kids would put a lot of, focus on doing, it would be making sugar healthy. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Diabetes
sort
can
of-
be cured.
God damn it! I want to come to this world now.
It's a matter of necessity. Let's see.
Wow.
She wears a sweatshirt.
Do parents go trick or treating on Halloween?
From what I can
That's a good
tell, yes.
It's just they don't
that's
get
nice.
candy; they get apples, which is why it's Autumn's favorite
No,
season.
adults like candy.
Oh,
There's no fat characters. I think some of them are more round, but none of them are full-blown fat.
see. Oh, the undershirt is one.
Like, I drew Rob with a bit of a belly, but he's not like fat. He's just, a big guy. It's partially because he's really muscly.
No. That's okay. Autumn. It's gotten really quiet in here all of a sudden.
Yeah, just trying to find good questions.
Yeah, some of these are repeats, and some of these I don't know where you're at.
In a government run by children, will there be corruption? That's actually a plot point in the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, young or old, some personalities are just,
Yeah, that mean kids can definitely be horrible people. Just look at the Slender Man stabbing. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Got dark. How does Christmas work?
I'm
Like
still
Christmas?
working on that. That's one of the final season 1 episodes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, where?
Can children be adopted by gay couples? But one of the secondary characters is adopted by a gay couple, so yes.
I don't think we have their personalities worked out unless I can make
I
them.
have returned people. The
Oh,
dinner
yeah, I
was
don't-
actually a false alarm. I needed to do
That
something
guy.
upstairs.
That's no problem, bro.
Let's see what I missed.
So what do you miss?
Gotta give Autumn formal outfits.
Oh, we're doing
Yeah,
autumn now.
good.
Yeah,
We're making autumn.
We're cruising right along.
sure.
It works like the way adoption works and growing around is similar to the real world, just it has to be more of a mutual agreement between the child and the parent rather than, the parents being the ones who have the final say.
Oh,
This is a funny
Choosel.
question. Are there any reviewers? If so, are they children or adults?
That's funny.
Yeah. That's going to be a joke in one episode.
Oh, I get
Oh,
Ready
nice.
for something?
Uh-huh.
Like, I need to make an April episode immediately after Eternity Forever.
What do the parents call the kids if they are in charge? Like for respect, kids call parents mom and dad. What does the parents call the kids for respect?
Huh?
The kids,
The kids call their
Refer to their-
parents by their names and vice
but they
versa.
do refer to them as mom and dad in similar context to the way a parent might call their child's son or daughter in like an affectionate way.
So,
Yeah.
well, my question is, would it be considered kind of weird if they never use names?
Well, it depends. Would it be weird if a parent would always refer to their child as son and not by their name? Like, if yes, then yes.
Yeah, it would be weird.
It would be pretty weird.
All right.
But I think it would kind of be like if a kid always referred to their parents by their first name. Like, it's a sign that something very weird is going on. Unless there's some sort of reason for it.
Our
like-
favorite color is obviously like purple or something. In that area.
Do the parents wear diapers? No, they do not wear diapers. They act like adults. They're just in different roles.
Favorite
We gotta
is,
stop answering that. You know what? The answer's right up on screen. Read it.
Uh-huh.
No,
What
jazz.
about
Oh, well, let's go with classical.
Let's see here.
Favorite food.
Favorite.
Favorite
Oh, yeah.
food.
What is autumn like again?
Yeah, let's go with autumn salad. It's fitting.
Sorry
yes,
for
they-
offending you, Rado. We weren't
And
trying to single you out. I'm
salad.
sorry.
Okay, personality time.
Stubborn. She's exceptionally stubborn
And bored.
and a loner. All she wants to do is read her books.
All right.
And listen to her nice music.
Actually, she's not much of a loner. She does have friends, and Damien and Janet.
Oh
She
yeah.
has friends. She's married. She has 2 kids. She's not a loner. She's
Alright, never
just,
mind.
she just doesn't seem like a major extrovert the way some of her family members are.
Okay, so it's not absent-minded, not adventurous. Artistic maybe.
Is she hot-headed?
No, she does. I don't think we've seen her get angry. She's definitely stubborn.
She's very-
She's just kind of like this. She's like frustrated with the world around her, but not to the point of just being angry. She's more just like,
Apathetic.
why, Hang on. Where did I
Apathetic.
I don't think that's a trait, though. I guess no sense of humor is the closest one.
Yeah, no sense of humor sounds like her.
People really seem to want a history episode in the chat.
Like,
Well, there is an episode touching on the history of this world for sure.
It's called Big Sister April. Read it.
that's one episode that goes into the past. Another episode. What was it?
B word.
The B word, yes.
Is Max a loner?
At the start of the
he-
series.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yes.
He insists on referring to his coworkers as coworkers and not friends.
The guy in the concept art is daddy as fuck in the bottom left sketch.
Okay then. Good to
Yes.
hear.
He is a dad.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I admit I kind of designed him to be, you know, my idea of handsome. Not like I have a thing for him. It's just, you know, I kind of was going for that. Haha.
Didn't know Robert was your husbando, Fuzzy.
No, he's not. It's just that's the style I went with. Sorry. I'm not trying to be creepy. I just wanted him to look nice.
Alright.
But yeah, I guess there will be people who watch the show for the DILF and MILF.
For the fan service.
Yeah, they.
Someone wants us to roast them.
Okay.
Wait, I'm going to
Drake
glaze
from-
you in honey and put you over the fire.
This is
you're
that goes
roasted.
better.
Get a better name that's not a meme.
That goes better than you.
No. Alright, let's go with meat.
Your icon reminds me of Chris Chan. There.
Not
Thank you,
cleaning
Sydney.
up
Thank you,
that-
Sydney.
I think that is supposed to be Chris Chan.
Try not to be hypocritical, Drake.
The yummy hairy dad aesthetic. I don't know how to respond to that.
Maniac, insane.
I mean, I don't think that's the case. I think most cartoon dads are like deliberately ugly compared to their spouses, like Richard from The Amazing World of Gumball, and to a lesser extent, Greg Universe, although he was more attractive in his youth. So
Oh,
that's something I was actively trying to avoid. I wanted him to like actually look
Oriented,
know,
excitable.
like an acceptable human being. Not that ugly people aren't acceptable, or that ugly people even exist. But you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be weird here.
Oh, someone wants to know: do goth girls exist in this world?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, a lot of cultures from,
Here's-
Every cartoon seems to have their token goth character.
I
It
told
seems
you
so.
my head canon for where goths are in this world, right?
Yeah.
Where?
They're the ones in charge of the
Hey.
cemetery.
But like the closest to a goth character that I've seen so far is Violet, who's just done.
She's not
with
even goth. She's
Deadpan.
just, I
Kinda
don't
like,
care.
Yeah,
It's kinda
I
like
mean,
Pete
she's probably
from-
funnier if we don't make her like traditionally goth.
Yeah, that's true. Just make her look relatively normal, but she's
Yeah,
absolutely done
I
with
didn't think
life.
she was goth.
Deadpan and goth are two different things. It's just a lot of times they tend to cross.
But-
Yeah, and there's perky goths. There's goth characters who aren't at all deadpan and boring, like the chick from Danny Phantom, who I don't know the name of because I haven't seen that show in such a long
Which
time.
one?
Goth
Sam?
character who's not deadpan.
Sam, yeah, Sam.
I gotta go in. A goth character who's not deadpan. Gwen from Total Drama. Deadpan character
yeah,
who's
that's
not
true.
goth. Daria.
Let's see.
Autumn is
Okay.
MILF waifu.
Well, thank you. Big titty
Yeah.
goth.
Yes, I've already got fan art of her that I don't want to see.
What?
No, I have seen that, yes. Okay, a lot of people are asking, do the kids drop their parents off at daycare?
I haven't come up with like a daycare place.
I feel like that would make sense, but we haven't decided exactly how yet.
Sam was kind of annoying. She was, wasn't she? She got way
Yeah.
too political.
Yeah,
It's
she's
Amber-
the
Amber was
definition of
better.
a girl with a cause to fulfill.
Yeah, but
Oh,
She's
just
good
random
with that.
furry joining in. Thank you, random furry. Your presence is appreciated.
Yeah.
Will, am I really a hypocrite? How is it? I don't know where that came from. I didn't
That
call
was-
you.
pay
that.
us $5
That was
for that.
Emily who
Really?
said that.
Who called him a hypocrite?
Let's go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Drake. It was on DeviantArt. I don't know what. If you're
How does marriage work in this universe? Basically, exactly the same as real life.
Except the person who marries you is tiny.
Yep. The only difference is that the priest is a tiny child.
Oh my god, that's so cute. And do
I know, it's
you
very cute.
take this lady to hold and watch video game, and you'll share your toys with her.
The
Is
B
what
word
brings
is about
us-
swearing.
Brings us together today. A dream within a dream. That would actually be
man.
an acceptable
Freaking
way to marry
monster.
somebody. And
God
Freaking
damn
Monty
it, I want to see
Python.
that.
Freaking
that wasn't Monty Python. That was the Princess
Oh, that's
Bride, you
Princess-
uncultured
Princess
swine.
Bride. I sometimes mix up the Princess Bride and Monty Python. For
Okay,
some
that's
reason.
honestly that's understandable.
Yeah.
You uncultured heathen. That the Princess Bride is possibly my favorite movie of all time. So
My
like,
favorite-
I'm very defensive of it.
Nice. My favorite movie of all time would probably be maybe Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah, I love Back to the Future. It's another one of my favorites for sure.
Oh, what's mine?
What? What
We're
was
talking
it?
about our favorite movies of all time.
What?
Iron Giant.
Good choice.
Oh, I love Iron Giant. That's another really good movie.
His favorite
I
movie is
know
Back to the
kid
Future.
cannot get married.
Someone
Mine-
says that I said Back to the Future is my favorite movie.
One of mine too.
That's
Yeah, one of mine too,
That's
it's
an
excellent.
interesting coincidence.
Huh?
Considering the review I'm going to be doing.
Oh, you're reviewing the Back to the Future cartoon?
No.
Ooh.
Okay.
The,
Is the,
the Henry
episode
Danger.
like a whole
the-
plot reference?
Oh,
to
from the Henry
no,
Danger.
the Henry Danger cartoon just has a random reference to Back to the Future. Doc Brown
Weird.
and
Marty.
Marty. They run up to
appear
this
apropos of nothing.
Yeah, they appear out of nowhere in the DeLorean, up to the popcorn monster, because the episode's about a popcorn monster. They exit the car. The popcorn monster just takes the DeLorean and throws it back in time and whatever, and that's it. Never brought up again. It's just
Yeah, this show is very odd. Very. That's an understatement. It's one of the weirdest shows that Enter has ever reviewed. We watched his
Yeah, we
like
watched his
live
reaction.
reaction to it, and it was like gorgeous.
It was
amazing to
really-
see his.
Too
Watching
bad-
his brain deteriorate as he tried to watch this thing was amazing.
Yeah. Too bad we didn't have no one was recording that, and we could have like posted that as like the shitpost preview for the review.
oh yeah, this one didn't have its.
Let's see.
That's it. Now we're doing Robert. Yeah,
Really,
that's about a
also,
good.
really want you to pull a Stan Lee and make a cameo in this.
What?
That would
People
be
really-
interesting.
People really want you to pull like a Stan Lee and make a cameo in this.
Why?
Because I love you.
Well,
Yeah,
a lot
they
of
really
cartoonists do that. Like the guys who made Phineas and Ferb have recurring background characters that look exactly like them and are named after them. Like they're actually recurring gigs in the show.
band members, the band members of Love Handle, I think.
Yeah, them too. But like, there's actual background characters that are supposed to not just be inspired by them. They're supposed to be actual caricatures of them, and they say random, like observations on the world in funny ways now and then. I like them.
Yeah.
I think they first appeared in The Beak, but I could be wrong. It's been so long since I watched Phineas and Ferb. Love that show. Let's see what questions do we have. Oh, he looks adorable. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let's go with clothing.
Are
now.
parts of the show based on your real life experiences?
My real life.
Well, isn't that how writing works?
Kind of.
Rebecca Sugar was in a Steven Universe episode? Which one?
When?
I've seen all of them.
Me too. Well, except for the new recent ones. I haven't gotten around to them yet.
Oh, I'm not spoiling it too.
I'm all
Yeah.
caught up, and let's just say the recent episode's gonna make y'all freak out.
I imagine so. I mean, I know the diamonds are here. I know obviously stuff happens with Ruby and Sapphire because of the preview from the last episode, but that's all I know at this point.
You may now kiss your garnet.
It's
Um,
close, I guess.
how do kid firefighters work? A kid
They're-
doesn't have the body or strength, physical strength to break a door to save a person.
They use gadgets?
That's what the axe is for.
Go gadget.
Like, the idea is that if there's any job that a child is not physically capable of doing, it's
Let me ask you
compensated
this:
with a gadget.
how does SpongeBob pay his rent with his job at the Krusty Krab?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So, yeah, doesn't matter. You just need to make the world convincing and entertaining, and it doesn't matter all the details you put in. In fact, putting in those details could just make the story worse because it raises more questions than it answers.
Writing is a lot like doing a magic trick. You have to keep the audience looking away from these kind of things.
Right.
Okay, I cannot decide if I want this air conditioner on or off.
Let's see here. Do.
No, I don't think it's a question we should answer.
I was about to ask that, but no.
No,
That's opening up a giant can of worms.
What? What's the question?
Can I really say it?
Yeah, don't say it.
Okay.
It's not worth it. Wasn't Rebecca Sugar Opal? No, it was not. Opal was voiced by a singer. I mean,
Yep.
Rebecca Sugar does sing, but it's not voiced. She's not voiced by her.
Alright. Go formal.
Oh, Mr. CJM. I know Autumn struggles in school, but does Robert have his own school problem?
He seems to be doing okay, at least. Not bad enough to get into trouble, at the very least.
He's a lot more laid back than his wife, and much more accustomed to living as, in the child's world compared to her.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Robert would be probably a straight B student.
Yeah.
More than likely. Oops. Yeah, more than likely.
Is the beef boring?
What?
No, the B is for better, I'm guessing. Better than the other grades.
Actually, I have a question. When you turn 18, do you immediately have to be enrolled in school?
No, it's a gradual process.
Yeah. I still do.
It's like an adult moving. It's like turning into an adult and moving out of the house. You aren't immediately kicked out the door as soon as you turn 18. That doesn't make any sense.
Holy God.
Unless you have horrible abusive parents, but they don't.
Okay.
All right. So that's good to know.
Computer whiz. Let's see. Family oriented. Green thumb. Good sense of humor. Loves the outdoors. Why is his the easiest personality for me to come up, and I've done the least out of all the duns?
Because he's chill, he's laid back, man.
Yeah. Do they get letter grades or good noodle stars in school?
They get stickers.
So good noodle stars.
That's a joke that I need to rewrite in the pilot.
Well, Rado, the example he gave still applies to stories that take itself relatively seriously. Like, for example, I've recently become completely obsessed with My Hero Academia, which is all about a world where, out of nowhere, nearly everyone just started developing superpowers, and it's never explained where the superpowers come from and why they become so elaborate that people are born with, like, bird heads or the ability to communicate with animals or whatever. But I don't care because the world is so believable and the characters are so likable. And even though it takes itself extremely seriously, including its own concept, it takes the concept of everyone having superpowers very seriously at sometimes. I never worry about the logistical question of how exactly did this happen in the first place because the writing was so good. So even, yes, it is true that Growing Around takes itself more seriously than SpongeBob, but that doesn't invalidate the point that he made.
Exactly.
Focusing in on the little details like that is not important.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. This
It's
means
slightly an excuse to gush about My Hero Academia. It's very good.
I
But,
still need to
I don't
watch
want to.
that.
I don't want to weeb up the chat. Sorry.
I still need to watch that, Fuzzy. I'm still working on the other Academia anime.
Oh yeah, of course. Take your time. Take your time. It's definitely
Right.
not a show you should rush into. It's definitely one to
This
enjoy. At your own
one.
pace.
Okay, anime expert, but like, why are there two animes with one being My Hero Academia and the other being Little Witch Academia? Why do
It
they have?
didn't come from a glowing baby, Nintendo Examiner. The baby was the first superhero, and then afterwards people just started randomly developing them, and it's never explained further beyond that. So again, we can just hand wave it and Growing Around, and if we do it right, we're not saying it's guaranteed to be okay just because we say it does, but if we do it correctly, which Mr. Renter is trying very hard to do, it won't be a problem. So that's just what we're trying to aim for, is what we're trying to say.
this.
At this point, Skelebros, no, My Hero Academia has not explained. If it does explain later in the series, I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I haven't questioned it personally, even though I'm more than a season in.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What?
Suddenly, okay, so Fuzzy's basically now this stream's weeb.
Sorry, I really like that show.
It's okay, I'm slowly becoming a weeb at the moment.
That's
Drake
fine.
just donated $2 to say E.
Drake is beating Allison for our most valuable contributor.
Sure. None of this means anything to me. Okay.
Oh, someone's surprised that they did. Someone says they didn't know you liked The Sims.
Sims 3 is... each of them have their pros and cons, I guess, except The Sims 1. I don't really see any reason to play that one anymore. Also, in Sims 4, don't play it because EA is evil.
EA is literally evil. It's not even an exaggeration. They're
EA.
one of the worst companies out there right now.
EA is literally stands for Evil Association.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Oh, gummy drops.
Yep.
Gummy.
Damn drops.
Gunny, good boy.
Can I take...
He is a good boy. He is the bestest boy.
No,
The bestest horse.
gotta keep...
Okay, let's
that
up again.
There we go.
Yeah, on Sunday I got to ride some horses, so now I really love them.
Hey, that's awesome. That's
Okay.
awesome.
Aggressive, agile, let's see. Friendly.
My Hero Academia is one of the best shonen series ever made. Yes, I agree. Thank you, Kellen Byrne.
Oh boy.
Now everyone in the chat is talking about My Hero Academia.
Oh
So
boy.
sorry.
I still need to
You're
watch
not
this show.
wrong.
I'm gonna literally. It's one of those shows I'm literally gonna watch because of how overhyped it seems to have been recently.
Well, it recently announced its movie and its third season is in process where a lot of stuff is going down, but yeah. It's
Yeah.
also it's getting a video game soon made by crap. The same company that helped make Smash Bros. 4 and makes all the Dragon Ball.
So it's in good hands then.
Yes, very good hands. I'm very, very, very excited for Women's
So
Justice.
now-
Anyway, I'll stop talking. That's the last I'll talk about the show because I do not want to distract from the main focus.
Right.
Okay. So you can tell here. This is
Rick
the
One Punch Man.
being made here. As you can tell, she likes purple.
Added relationships, but...
Yes. Bandai Namco, thank you, Maddie. Are you going to review Amazon Prime's Rocky and Bullwinkle show? I wasn't even aware that existed.
Oh,
I have Amazon Prime. I should
I
watch it.
saw a video about it briefly today.
What's E?
It looks unique at least.
Let's see.
John, I think John, someone was asking if you're going to review that new Amazon Prime Rocky and Bullwinkle show.
I
Which I
haven't
wasn't even
seen
aware
it. I'm behind on Amazon Prime shows, even though I have Amazon Prime.
Got it.
What are the horror movies about in this world? Fuzzy.
Monsters under your bed.
Monsters Inc. is considered a horror movie in this
Oh yeah,
world.
Fuzzy still needs to do her posters, and then
Yeah, I've been like.
then I
slacking
can
on that.
finally upload that image that cost me like so much now.
How much?
Let's see, $30 for each poster. That's
Oh.
not,
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Well, I'll catch
90
up. I
times
promise.
3 plus the original image. So.
People really, and now someone's asking if you want to review an anime.
It's very hard to review anime because they almost always have an overarching story, and those are very difficult to review unless
Yeah.
you're reviewing the pilot.
So,
Remember when I reviewed Korra and I had to review the whole Korra?
You had to do what?
Had to review the whole season.
Oh yeah.
That's what reviewing an anime would be like.
If you find like a 12 episode something, it'd be.
Yeah. We could, if
Actually-
you ever wanted to do an anime for Admirables, all of us could probably just throw you mini shows.
Anyways, now the interesting part, making them a house. I'm going to use the cheat to get the money because, yeah. See how accurate I
okay.
can make this. Probably
A
not
big
very.
hug from Brazil. Thank you, Brazil. Whoever you are, thank you. Thank you,
Cough,
big
cough,
rare bird.
magica,
Rare.
magica.
Oh.
Can't. I don't think I can
No.
do this.
I don't think there aren't very many anime that are really suited for Mr. Enter's reviewing style, unless he really goes whole hog and reviews a whole.
An anime you
I
That's
got-
really tiring. for
Enter,
him.
you might like Little Witch Academia. You might.
You know what
I'm
I
talking about
recommend?
anime now. I'm so sorry. I ruined everything.
Let's get off the topic of anime, please.
God damn it. I'm
Yes,
just
sorry,
really
man.
happy.
Yeah.
But I just found the perfect 12-episode anime for you to watch.
I don't.
Okay,
no,
let's
no.
ignore that for the time being.
Well,
Ooh.
Yeah.
you can message it in the server later.
Okay.
Hee hee.
Oh no, rotating is annoying in this game.
Oh my
How
god.
similar is
Oh my
growing around
God,
to the
zones
flip-flop
are
short?
It's not similar at all. Like at the very beginning, the goal was making it as different
What?
as possible.
What?
Will there be other villains of the show in the or will there be other villains
Well,
of
of
the show?
course there's other villains. Like,
Oh yeah, like this person, and that person's gonna be a villain later, and definitely this person.
Control Shift
Yeah,
C.
exactly.
Rosebud. No, wasn't Rosebud.
can I get an amen for the fallen pasta? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
Oh, C. Yeah.
Someone's asking if there's any other episodes of season 3 of Rick and Morty that you like besides the Rick Shank Redemption or the Rick
The Rick Lantis mix-up.
Is there any episodes of Rick and Morty season 3 you like besides those? Is what they're asking.
Let me see the list.
Maddie, stop it. I don't know the meme.
Oh god, could awful be bad be a nickname for a villain?
Oh goodness, that would be bizarre.
List
Yeah,
of
I'm
Rick-
pretty sure John's not giving out his Discord info in public like that.
Yeah.
The Dio sounds pretty good. It's good.
Let's see.
You don't just ask for big
Rest
super-
and Rick's Laxation was an alright episode. Let's see. The Rick Shank Redemption was very good. Rickmancing the Stone was annoying. Pickle Rick was annoying. Vindigators 3 was stupid. Whirly Durly Conspiracy was alright. Rest and Rick's Laxation was alright. Rick Lantis Mix-Up was very good. Morty's Mind Blower was meh. ABC's of Beth was annoying, and the Rickturian Mandate was annoying. Or not annoying, just bad.
Yeah.
So
I can tell you have very strong feelings about this season. I haven't actually seen it yet.
Rick and Morty, what season 3 wasn't really pulling me in as much as the other two seasons.
Yeah, people have very mixed feelings about it. I
Oh,
can
it
tell.
actively
I have
repelled
It
me.
started, I think it did kind of start with the season, but it also started because the fan base of Rick and Morty started to.
yeah, well, that shouldn't affect the quality of the product.
Yeah. I'm just
Like-
saying, it did kind of cause people to have a negative association with the show.
I'm aware of that, but that doesn't. It's not fair in my eyes to judge something
Yeah.
because of the
Yeah,
fan base.
my feelings towards this have nothing to do with the fan base at all.
No, I get you. I get you.
I mean, I don't hate the Rick Shank Redemption, and that was the episode about Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
Gosh, Szechuan, the friggin' Szechuan sauce.
Yeah,
Concept art.
that was a good meme, and then the fans. Oh, jeez.
Just like
I
having a
still
good
think it's a
IQ.
good joke, though.
Just
All
like
right.
having a high IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
Okay, let's move on from that pickle thing.
God, these controls are so out of date. Go away! I don't want your DLC.
Have you seen any recent episodes of The Loud House?
Yes, I've seen every episode so far, I believe, unless Amazon Prime is cheapskating me. It has been a very long time since I have played this game. Let's give ourselves
Jeez, some more
better-
questions?
Kid Danger,
Welcome for all
weirder
questions,
than,
friends.
is Kid Danger weirder than Planet Sheen, INK, My Life Me,
Huh?
Happy Days Gang, Donkey Kong Country, and King Star King?
It's stupid, that's what it is.
I don't think altogether, but it might be weirder than some of those on an individual sense. I don't know. I didn't see it personally. I just saw Mr. Enter's reaction to
Adventures
it.
of Kid Danger isn't weird. It's kind of creepy.
It's kind of what you're cut out.
It's not weird. It's more creepy.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right. It's
boy.
very creepy in a bizarre way
Ugh.
because its concepts are just so out there, especially for a kid show. It's like the weirdness of a lot of Dan Schneider's shows. You know, he has a lot of weird interests, but put into a cartoon where he can go up to 11 with all of them without any restraint.
Apparently the biggest hated episode of the Loud House right now seems to be Ruthless People.
No, everyone seems to hate No Such Luck a lot more, but Ruthless People, that was awful.
That was.
What's it about?
What the heck?
I'm not caught up with it, so what's it about?
It's about half the family has to go with their Aunt Ruth, half the family gets to go with their grandpa. Lincoln is one of the ones who has to go with Aunt Ruth, and nobody wants to go with Aunt Ruth, so he makes a reasonable deal with somebody to go to trade places with one of them who are going to Grandpa's. And the rest of the family, the rest of the people who are going to Ruth, does the same thing. It seems to be completely innocent. It doesn't put them in the wrong. They go to the Grandpa's, everything goes wrong, and they're completely shit on. So...
Okay.
However, it turns out that Aunt Ruth took everyone to a lake house. So the people at Grandpa's now make another deal to go with them. So they make another deal to go back to Aunt Ruth's, just piling up the debt, I guess. They go there, so Aunt Ruth's lake house gets eaten by termites, and then they're forced to go back to Aunt Ruth's house, while the other family
What?
gets to go on a cruise.
That
Okay,
That's just stupid.
just
Like,
cheated.
that could have been done better.
Honestly,
like
the
termites.
episode with that premise, it's like it had me and it lost. It's like it had me and you lost me.
Alright, this is too
Like,
big.
Wouldn't it make more sense if like her house got too crowded and then like it just wasn't pleasant because there were too many people there? Not termites, which is just contrived and ridiculous.
Well,
Like,
at
that's
the
the least
at
of
the
its
start, there was termites. That's why the Allowed family had to move out. And
Oh, I see.
Lana, one of the people who originally went with Grandpa, smuggled the termites out. So it's her fault that they got screwed, which does not do the episode any favors.
Teen Titans Go also has lots of continuity gods, which is good. Teen Titans Go has a lot of things.
Continuity what?
Teen Titans Go also has continuity nods, which is good.
Oh yeah.
Continuity
I
nods
like-
are all right, I guess.
They can be fun.
I
Let's
guess.
Done well.
see.
Some things are best not remembered in my.
Of course.
Is there shit? Okay. Let's see here.
Somebody give me.
Why is it? Oh right, ruthless. Okay, good. I was like, why is it called ruthless people? Because it's okay. Is there a logo for Snatchamon at the moment? No, but we'll probably have to design one of some.
Wait, what was it? Huh?
No,
It
there's
must-
a logo for Snatchamon.
What logo?
They got their message retracted.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Oh my. Oh.
I don't see a logo.
What?
Look at the super chat.
Oh, it's just a troll.
Thank you for the money.
Thanks for the $10.
Don't kill yourself?
Yeah, please don't.
Please don't.
Yeah, and remember, kids, don't kill yourself. Because
Yeah.
don't kill yourself.
Okay, opinion on WWE. I don't think he watches that.
No, I don't watch wrestling.
I'm the most sports guy here, and I don't even watch WWE.
I don't like
Bro.
sports, really.
After Okay.
Derp, derp.
Eh?
Let's see here.
Mischievous Hoopla, notice me.
Okay, hello.
You've been noticed.
Super fighting robot Mega Man. How nice. Wasn't there an Animal Crossing movie? Yes, Mr. Renter really likes it.
Yeah, it's just I like everything except the ending. But it's like most anime slice of life movies that don't seem to know how to end. Like, no, like, every single slice of life anime movie that I've seen seems to just, like, force in some climax that just absolutely destroys the tone.
Will you review Teen Titans Go to the movies?
If it's worth reviewing, I guess.
If it's worth reviewing, sure.
There's a giant poster for that movie in my cinema. Looking at it was so surreal. It came out of...
I like saw this trailer and I'm just thinking, oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be... They're in it for the memes. They're in it for the memes.
I do it for the memes.
Message retracted.
Okay, Sims 3 is
Okay,
absolutely shit
thanks.
with furniture. It really is shit with house customization options.
Well, you can't make a banana couch?
They don't have a banana couch, they have a porch swing couch, and no, you can't.
That sounds.
But I want banana couch.
These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got a lot of couches.
Just make it all couches.
Yes, the House of Couch. No one ever gets any exercise.
This is the closest. Unless... Not indoor activities, outdoor activities.
What are dogs? Dogs
Ignore
are
that.
domesticated and
Dogs are-
mammals.
Dogs are cute.
Oh, yeah.
Dog your
My
life.
sisters have a dog and it's cute.
I don't know why Sims tends to do this. Arbitrarily restrict stuff to not be able to put inside buildings.
When I was little, whenever I would see The Sims, I would instantly think Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
The Sims. The
Let's see.
Sims.
That doesn't fit. But, you could... God.
What's your favorite Sims installment?
Sims 2 is probably the best.
Mm.
Like, Sims 3 just took out... Like, see? Like, it's so easy to override, it's basically pointless. To just arbitrarily restrict... Ah, go ahead. Alright, but apparently I'm going to have to do that, because most of the fun stuff is on the outside. Outdoor seating. Outdoor activities. Let's see
Hey,
Okay, that's... doesn't...
have you ever played Rock Band 4?
No.
Random? I haven't played any of the Rockman games.
I played them a little bit when I was a kid.
Would you ever go on Digibro versus everybody and, no?
Did you? Oh,
Which I haven't even watched Digibro. I haven't watched Digibro in fucking years.
I love Digibro.
That's a name I haven't heard in years.
I bet you probably haven't heard of Digibro since you did pony reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, Digibro kind of changed his name recently. What is he now?
I don't know much about what Digibro's up to now. I've heard he's gotten into some drama, but that's it.
Isn't there drama?
YouTuber drama.
Hang on, I'm gonna find his name.
YouTuber drama here.
Let's see, there's the pedantic romantic,
In term, if we talk about YouTuber drama, we would start drama.
basement.
First world problems. It's too hot to have the air conditioner off, but the air conditioner makes it too cold.
Oh, that's annoying.
Maybe I'm gonna find it. I know his name. Oh, Digibro is officially the Otaku Gonzo journalism.
Okay then.
Now.
Let's see. Actually, I should work on the carpet first. Oh my god, that is so bright. Why would anybody ever make the floor that color?
Nice, bright.
I don't know.
Carpet. Is it just all of it, or just... okay, it is way too tiled, my god.
Cartoon you like that everybody hates.
Cartoon I like that everybody hates?
Yeah.
No, that's gonna be a tough one. I don't know if I have any.
And Rosemary.
Oh, thank you, Rosemary.
Oh,
Thank
Rosemary.
you. You're so nice.
That's very lovely.
We're getting a lot of super chats this stream.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
doing good with that. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are great.
You are a very lovely person, Miss Rosa.
Okay, the living room carpet is like yellow, like yellowish. Yeah.
Oh,
that
do
car.
you hear the people sing?
Just randomly got on my head. Sorry, dude.
The fact that I got
don't
that tone
know.
too.
What's that song?
That was
It's
the
do you hear the people sing from Les Miserables?
when you
I
grew up in a
never-
theater family.
Never.
When-
Never.
Stardew Valley.
When you grew
It's
up in
okay.
a theater family, you end up knowing random songs of Broadway musicals.
Yeah. Here, let's see. What would you say if Barney the Dinosaur had his own animated series slash special, but had drastic differences in the show? That's a very specific and weird question.
Barney the Dinosaur already had a great animated version. It was the Animaniacs episode Baloney and Kids.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Okay. Alright. I can't make
Oh,
the couch a
Thank
swing.
you. Syrup,
Thanks,
Simon.
Syrup Simon.
It's a guilty
Keep
pleasure song.
on syruping.
Alright.
What are valuable commodities in this world? I already know they use collectible cards as currency.
Like marbles would be.
Oh, marbles. Maybe.
I love it. Horribles.
I was gonna say Pogs, but then I realized, oh wait, this isn't the 80s. That would be silly.
What about? No,
Pogs were the 90s.
Right, the 90s, right.
Shiny rocks.
Things that kids, just basically things that kids find valuable.
Yeah. Dude, I found a 4-leaf clover. It's like so cool.
Whoa.
Alright, it's done. God damn, the controls in this are broken.
Is it wrong that I still like Flapjack, even though you hate the show? You can like whatever
Like
you
whatever you
Yeah,
want, dude.
a lot of
His
people-
opinion.
A lot of
It's called a
people
guilty
like
pleasure for
Flapjack.
a
I think
reason.
I'm in
Well,
the.
he can also like it unironically, because his
Yeah,
opinion is
the-
not
I
the
think-
word of God.
I think
And neither is
people
anyone's
realize-
opinion,
I think
really.
people are under the misconception that people have to agree with everything a reviewer says when they're subscribed to them, but that's not
Dave
at all.
will do this.
It's not even remotely true. You can like
Yeah.
whatever you like, man.
Yeah, there's no one holding a gun to your head about it.
It's not like it's Mein Kampf or anything like that.
Oh, do you like Chowder? The cartoon.
I did like Chowder. It was one of the better things to watch during that era of Cartoon Network.
And your boyfriend.
It still has one of the best fourth wall gags.
It
in
has one of the
history.
3 best fourth wall gags.
Huh? Oh,
The,
Miss
uh,
Rose.
They
whoa!
All the
That
Mr.
is some colorful language.
Well then, we
have-
appreciate your passion, Rosemary.
We appreciate the money.
Let me explain to you, Miss Rose. I appreciate the money, but there are some people who deserve to burn in hell a bit.
A bit more than someone who just simply doesn't like a YouTuber's videos.
You know, some
Ah,
people who
Lord.
are a tad more on the orange side.
I mean,
What? You're not saving?
I did save. I already saved.
you take. Oh yes, I love
And
the Shire
besides,
reference.
Sims who created are automatically saved.
You
Things
take
are
the
automatically
moon
saved.
and you take the sun.
You take the moon.
Well, then, thank you.
Take the
Fly
moon.
me to the moon. Let me play. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter.
Oh, I love that. Oh, Fuzzy, good choice. I love that song.
That wasn't me. That was her.
That was Ava.
Oh, Ava, sorry. I don't have to. Sometimes your voices
I do
sound-
like that song
sometimes
too,
your
though.
voices sound similar to me.
It's okay,
Oh.
me and Lizzie are secretly the same person.
Thank you, Drake. Thank you so much for all your kind words.
Watched around the same time as Drake.
Yeah. Drake and Josh from State Farm.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
Someone asked, does Mr. Enter like HB Bomber Guy?
Whoever that
Never
is.
heard of him. I'll be right back. I gotta.
I have a friend who likes him.
I've heard his name in passing.
He's like a reviewer guy who gets really political. So, probably not
Oh
my
boy,
thing.
Enter is gone. This is now. We are the.
Now
we
we
are
can
his
talk
friends.
about whatever we want.
We are his friends. I'm Chikorita Cheez-Its. I'm essentially the server's mascot.
Mm,
And I'm the devil he made a deal with.
eh.
I'm, what am I?
Who am I?
Oh, my kitten is chewing on my pants. Oh, he's so cute. I love him.
God damn it, you have a cat, I don't.
My stepsister.
I have a cat and a kitten.
Yeah.
I hate you more.
My sister and my stepsister recently brought in these like stray kittens to their apartment and are trying to give them away. They give them all away except for one because they're giving it to my stepsister's boyfriend.
Hmm.
Sweet.
I saw one of the kittens and was playing with one of the kittens and it was so adorable.
I'm on a cat.
Cats are adorable. They're like mini roommates.
But they're like mini sociopaths, too. That's why they're adorable.
Yeah. I have a cat who is scratching the sofa.
Aww.
Oh, I know who you are, Chikorita. Oh, yeah. I know who you are. They know who you are. Oh, that's one of my friends. Cleo is one of my friends on Discord.
Ah.
Anyway.
Let's see.
Uh,
I need to get her away from my laptop. Yeah, keep cats away from the computer. Generally a good idea.
Yeah, I keep cats. I've seen cats that have just sat on laptops.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet.
Who is best girl in GA? In my honest
Anna.
opinion, Anna is best girl.
Anna.
Anna's
Everyone
pretty
really
great.
likes Anna.
Sally and
Because
Molly.
Yeah, she's popular.
Easy because she's the
Dude.
hyper character. Ever noticed?
Dude, Anna's a genius, okay?
I
Anna is a genius.
I thought April was the dark horse.
No. What?
Also, while you were gone, this temporarily turned into the cat stream.
Yeah, we were talking about our cats.
Okay, you do you.
Right. Let's see.
Let's see. We go to the not the emulators, the ROMs. See if we can-
Oh yeah, you turned off OBS. What the heck?
No, OBS is still going. I turned off the
Then how
Sims.
come I don't see nothing?
I hope Mr. Enter lives a long and happy life, and I am so sorry for everything I did to him.
I think she has some sort of feelings.
I think she's a troll.
Strong
I'm
feelings.
sure because she's giving you money.
If she's a troll, she's paying a lot.
Yeah, she's already paid us money.
She already paid us $50.
I mean, never
That
did
is
anything
really
wrong to us,
very
Rose.
impressive.
If you're like seriously apologizing, nothing's wrong.
Yeah, nothing's wrong. You're cool.
Yeah, if you actually are a troll.
Oh, apparently, fun fact, I once saw that Sargon of Akkad was sub to you. What do you think about that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Someone thinks that they once saw some Sargon of Akkad. He's this political channel on YouTube, I think.
He's just a political. I don't follow any political channels, and I don't think I doubt John does either.
I prefer to stay away from political stuff.
Yeah, me too. It just it frustrates me to no end.
'Cause
It annoys me, and I very rarely have anything beneficial to add to the conversation.
The only
So
thing I can add is that there are two annoying origins in this world, and I only like one.
I don't like the annoying orange. It's
Which one?
well,
Exactly.
Not on.
Let's see here.
I'm an anarchist. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
Okay, go burn everything.
Wah!
I would. What does it take to make what people consider a bad cartoon? Lack
A
of
lot of
passion.
effort.
I mean, what are you talking about? Doing it on purpose?
I think so.
Hurting characters that don't deserve it.
Who's gonna bet that Mr. Enter and his crew will make episodes of this show based on what experiences they'll have in Sims 3?
Hey, anything can happen. That would actually be really funny.
What?
If you were playing The Sims and just some really goofy scenarios happened on it with the family, so you decided, hey, let's make an episode based on this, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, let's see.
This is Gorf. Yes, this is Gorf. Let's play Gorf.
Gore?
Enter, I am
Oh,
legitimately
boy.
curious if you have seen the Yellow Submarine movie.
No. I mean,
It's
maybe
glorious.
when I was much younger. I mean, I've heard the song Yellow Submarine. This is Gorf.
Me.
Yay, it's
That
Gorf!
just looks like space. That just looks like Gallagher space.
That looks
nothing.
Is that in the book?
Yes. This
That
is in the
looks
book.
like a clone of a better arcade.
I've
game.
never even heard about it.
Neat.
It's basically Space Invaders, except you can't fucking shoot the Space Invaders.
Okay,
What's
so
even the point?
Why would they add
That
literally
sucks.
broken game into this book?
Because that's what you do to make a bad cartoon. You just don't give a shit. Anything is possible.
Light cut out and it looked like it was censored.
Alyssa, we
Anything
already
is
answered that question.
anything's
He
possible
doesn't
when you
even know
don't
who
give a
he is.
shit.
Someone's a hard drink right now.
Let's see.
To the
Alright,
man
let's-
who called me D&J, Rick and Josh from State Farm, son, I'll have you know that over 900 confirmed kills on Minecraft PvP. That was me and Jay.
You paid us $5 so you can make a shout out to the person who insulted you.
Uh,
Hey,
I was
hey,
paying- I only-
do whatever you
I
want,
only
man. Do
had
whatever you
euros.
want.
Okay.
no. Insert. There we go. Robotron 2084 because
And I think Heavenly here is confused on how it got into the book.
how Gorf got in the book.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think it's my.
it's the same reason that Uno got into the book. The people who made it didn't give a shit, and they couldn't.
Okay, but how did they justify it in their own writing? Did they just say, hey, Gorf, I played this game when I was 5 and I liked it, so it deserved to be here? How did that even go down?
Let me
Is Mr.
read
Enter
let me
secrets
read the entry, I guess, on Gorf.
Let's read it and see what these weirdos think.
Someone asked if you're secretly a robot?
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
see, 48. Not too far. into
Yes,
the-
guys, you caught him. Enter's been just a robot this whole time.
Let's
He's made by
see.
the same people who made Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Long live
Actually,
Gorf,
I was-
right?
Prototype.
All right, so
I
we
was
made
a
it to the
prototype.
page. Long live Gorf, cries the Gorf arcade machine when you begin a game, thanks to its Votrex speech synthesizer chip. While the title's legacy lives on, however, Gorf is one of the most frequently overlooked Space Invaders-inspired titles. Yes,
Inspired, quote unquote.
Gorf is likely passed over because what makes it so groundbreaking also, unfortunately, makes it a jack of all trades and a master of none. With its 5 missions, Gorps apes its contemporaries, with the first being a battle against slowly approaching crab-walking invaders, and the third bluntly called Galaxians. The final mission distinguishes
What?
itself by featuring one of the arcade game's earliest bosses, before looping back to the first mission with a difference of increased difficulty. The multi-stage design at such an early point in gaming's history unfortunately means that each of Gorf's missions aren't as polished as the precise singular design of a competing title, such as Galaxian in several aspects, such as mundane
really
graphics and slightly vague collision detection, make the whole package feel rather less evolved.
This doesn't even make me want to play the game. They're actually just talking about why it's bad.
Alright.
Okay, now repeat that again, but pretend I'm stupid.
101 games, more like 101 games.
One unique aspect in particular, the quirk laser, which allows the player's spaceship to cancel one of its shot allowed at any time and refire, feels like a quirk rather than a game-enhancing mechanic. But it's all in the voice.
What?
Thanks to the flexibility.
What does
of its-
that even mean?
laughing?
Oh, Rose May says they're piggy making running low, but it's worth it for Mr. Enter.
Aww.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Rose May is really dedicated.
Thank you, Rose May, so much. What is valuable in our world but worthless / ignored in GA's world?
Alcohol.
What I do?
Real world money since they use trading cards.
I don't even know if real world money was even invented.
I don't think it was invented. I think they'd be confused. What is this person on this green paper? What
Yeah,
is this
the
green
presidents
paper?
didn't exist.
Who are these people, man?
Let's see. The game is flawed, but Gorv draws you back because you can't let a machine insult you and then get away with it. Oh my god, Gorv.
I see. Nice try. Nice try was a good Pie Guy Rules episode.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love that. That was my favorite episode of SpongeBob, man.
Yup.
Have you seen any more of the recent Steven Universe episodes?
No.
Yes.
Let's...
What are your thoughts on Spectacular Spider-Man from 2008?
Never seen it. I don't really get into super... let's try another game. Let's try Phoenix.
No.
That was I was imitating a phoenix.
Oh, that was
I
your
like
voice.
phoenixes.
That was your voice.
Oh, this looks familiar.
Man, why are you so good at impressions, Emily?
I don't even know.
Oh, yay! This looks very familiar.
I see. I'm seeing some Galaga here.
Yep. Yep. It's a Galaga clone.
Wonder what this 1001 video game.
The
book
people
reminds
made
me of?
this. They must have written this book when they were drunk.
You wanna know what this book reminds me of? It's like a book version of those cheap plug-and-play video games that say they have like 1,000 games. In them.
Okay, that's
most of
way
them are
more
fake.
accurate than it had any right to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Phoenix had the first boss battle in any video game ever, but it's a Galaga clone.
That doesn't automatically make it worth playing.
I feel like half the entries in this is filler because I don't think of the people making it have really played 1001 video games.
I bet I could come up with a better list of 1001 video games worth playing myself.
I've been trying to do that, and it's been obnoxious. I really, really do want to do that. Like, make the good version.
Yeah, because like it's a little big number.
But the problem is, I'm not very versed in certain genres and stuff. Like I've said earlier, I'm not really into RPGs.
Yeah, maybe we could like collab on it because like I've played.
That would be
Different.
awesome.
Collab on what?
Yay.
Collab.
Collab on making the 1001 video games thing because we
Yeah,
can
we can
find
all
genres
help.
that we like.
Yes,
Okay.
I definitely need as much help as possible.
Yeah, didn't you at one point also want to make a 1001 anime you must see before you die?
One thing at a
That
time.
would. When he has more time, yeah.
Some people are saying someone said JonTron. Yeah, that's what I was kind of referencing when I was talking about that.
Flex tape.
JonTron.
John-
Oh yeah.
Flex tape. I'd like to hear the plot of that book. Which book? I don't know. Do you like the show Metalocalypse?
I've never seen it.
Don't.
I think the Mr. Pickles theme reminds me of it.
What do you think of Kirby? Like the game or the anime?
The fifth turtle.
Kirby, the fifth turtle.
Kirby, it's third.
How did you come up with the name Mysterious Mr. Enter?
I have no idea.
I have no idea, man.
It's been so long.
Phoenix, Paperboy. Oh yeah, is Mr.
Animation on Flex Tape.
Who cares?
What's Flex Tape?
It's a product that Phil Swift shills onto on infomercials.
Infomercials
silly.
are fun.
They're pretty funny, yeah.
They're so
The
cool.
Flex
Yeah.
Tape guy, Flex Steel guy, I love him.
He's hilarious, yes. I saw somebody make a fake Smash Bros. Trailer for him, and it was amazing.
I'm apparently behind on the memes.
The part with the green door boat, I loved it. He was so enthusiastic.
I know he's so into what he's selling.
Do you like Fortnite?
I don't think he's played it.
I have never played Fortnite.
I play
Me either.
Fortnite.
Okay, let's try Commando. Skip to this.
I don't need that.
This is Commando. This is another game in the book. and it's one of the most generic games I have ever played. Just run forward and shoot, and
I'm
die.
kind of curious.
Okay, what merits did the book even give this game?
It's just a video game. It's in.
It's a video game that existed. That's
I'm kind of curious about it.
half of these things aren't even like the worst examples. Like I played Uno yesterday, which is, Uno.
Like the online version of Uno, or like just Uno? How does it even work as a video
like
game?
the video game version of Uno. It was online,
I'm kinda
Xbox Live
curious-
Arcade, but it was just Uno.
It's just Uno. Like,
Oh,
you can
good.
play that with.
Yeah, I know.
I'm kind of curious about something. Are there any LJN games in this book?
No, I don't think so.
Hope not.
Let's see some of the ones
Do you like Overwatch?
never played it.
Me either. I want to though.
My friend is obsessed with the
Thought of getting it.
setup about it.
Let's see. The
I
biggest,
saw a guy in. Oh, come on, sorry.
the biggest problem with this book is so much filler, like both Tempest and Tempest 2000, Bejeweled 3 and Bejeweled Twist. Oh, Bejeweled Twist.
Oh.
That's an interesting
Oh, we
one.
got a GA question again.
Oh,
Mhm.
what is the question?
Do animals in the GA universe social structure as a people?
Gumdrop?
Probably not.
Nah.
No.
Do animals have rights? What do you think of the Pizza Party podcast?
I don't
We get a lot of
really
questions
watch
about the party
podcasts.
don't we?
It's an alright podcast.
What is the book referring to? He's referring to 1001 Video Games You Should Play Before You Die, which is not a very good book in his opinion, and from the sound of it, not many other people's opinion either. Who actually care about video games.
Twist.
That's actually 1001 Games Before You Die. I kind of want to see someone like
Someone like what?
AVGN cover the 1001 video games.
That takes more time than anyone has patience for, except for me.
Yeah, it's 1001. That's a huge
It is a big number.
Oh,
I kind of would have liked
Wow.
Sonic 06 or Superman 64 to be in the book because it's a game, but it lets you appreciate the good ones even more.
number.
I guess there's a logic to that. Like they don't even have Crash or Spyro in there. And
Boo.
The frick? Those are like
Okay.
PlayStation classics.
yeah, okay. So Bejeweled Twist here. There is no way to lose. Like, see this? You can move any gem anywhere on the board. I can move this blue one anywhere. It's impossible to lose.
So basically, it's a game made for game journal.
Yeah.
Yeah. By that,
So maybe-
you could argue
Oh,
that
thank you, meat man.
it's not a game. Like, some people argue that in order for a video game to count, there has to be some sort of failure state. I disagree with that notion because there are games like Animal Crossing that don't do that, but like, for this particular genre, yeah.
Right. Like, it's an interesting idea. Like, here's the sad part. This is also a minigame in Plants vs. Zombies. It's better in Plants vs. Zombies because if you turn it once and it doesn't match, it turns back, which is
Oh, yeah.
basically what it
Is there
needs to
even a-
work.
Is there a time limit?
No, this is the normal mode. Like,
Wow. Like, I have seen a game similar to this on Neopets, very functionally similar, but it had a very strict time limit, so there was actually tension,
Oh.
and
yeah, watch out for ticking
that
bombs.
was a free Flash game meant for children to get Neo points. I
So
mean,
guys, here's a
dude.
question.
This is the timed version.
Oh, we got a good RA question. What's
What?
the best way to contact you for business inquiries regarding growing around?
I'm not taking any queries at the moment.
Probably. Now people are talking about my favorite Pokemon. Dude, my avatar is a Chikorita. What do you think my favorite Pokemon is?
At least the music in this version is good. But they already have Bejeweled 2 in the book. They just threw this one in because they needed another number. Even though by the time the second version of the book came out, Bejeweled 3 was released, and Bejeweled 3 is, like, amazing.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, Bejeweled 3. Okay, so I guess there is a way to lose, and that's with these bomb things.
Cole.
What started the Pokemon talk in the chat? I'm just.
I'm assuming you, Chikorita.
Someone asked about Snatchamons.
Something about
Oh, I
birds.
see. I see. Well, I'm the best Snatchamon here. Me and my
I just realized I put his eyebrows too low. I will fix that.
Alright. Okay, so I guess if the bombs do show up, it is possible to lose this game, but oh my.
Bombs?
Yeah, if you don't match them in a certain amount of time, it explodes and you lose. Like, I guess that's the only way to lose, but do you see any bombs? No, you don't see any bombs.
I thought it was coal.
Are you playing Candy Crush?
No, this is Bejeweled. Candy Crush is just a shameless
Rip
ripoff.
off of Bejeweled.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Imagine this. Oh boy. Imagine. I know this came out years after the book, but freaking if Flappy Bird was in the book.
Oh.
It would be. It would be.
Ooh, GA question. Are clowns viewed as charming angels or scary demons?
I would assume charming angels. Kids like clowns.
Not all clowns. Not everybody. Not all kids like.
I know, but the kids are more likely to see some creepy things as cute, like dolls, for instance.
Sally is just a bad clone of Mabel.
It's adult.
And the haunted boiler!
What if a Loud House episode didn't act like a normal Loud House episode?
What?
Completely surreal or...
Huh?
Tentacolino is the first review I ever saw. I was a fan ever since. Rose May is a sweetheart.
Aww.
Oh wait.
Have you ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
No.
I have.
I want to like Mystery Dungeon's really interesting. It's a good game to like analyze.
It's too tough.
How does royalty work in Growing Around? It works like royalty works. Let's see. Going through the book. Let's start the music again.
I don't.
But yeah, if you guys can help me come up with 1001, that would be outstanding.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Are any of the
I mean, I
people-
try my best not to be biased.
So
Is Psychonauts in the book?
Yes, Psychonauts is in the book. It definitely deserves to be, as is Grim Fandango.
At least
I love Grim Fandango. Oh my gosh, one of the best favorite games ever.
So
It would definitely deserve to be in the revised version that we made.
Yeah.
and
What about any of the Monkey Island games?
I do believe so. I'm totally unfamiliar with the Monkey Island. Let's see.
They're very funny and good, but like they're more than 20 years old at this point, so I wouldn't be surprised if they've kind of fallen under the radar.
Is any Smash Bros game in the book? If not, it's a ripoff.
They have Secret of Monkey Island and Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge.
Monkey Island, what?
Secret of Monkey Island and Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge.
Oh.
Okay, so the two first games.
Yes, they have Super Smash Bros. Melee and Brawl. Which you
Oh,
only...
and someone's asking, have you ever played SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom?
No.
so
You should.
I've heard it's very good. I've heard
Yes, it
it's
is.
actually
Yes,
a
it
very
is.
good game.
Yeah,
of the
this
best
book
ways.
has all three of the Sims games, all three of the first Sims games.
huh.
Yeah, separate entries.
So
Huh? What?
what? Oh, I was wondering if there were any Paper Mario game.
Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door.
Oh, I love those
At
games.
least they chose the best one, though. I personally prefer Super Paper Mario myself.
It was good.
Is Day of the Tentacle in it?
Yes, and the first Maniac Mansion as well.
I don't know about Maniac Mansion, but the Day of the Tentacle definitely deserves to be in there.
Their most shameless thing is probably how many Mario Karts are in the book.
Oh
I mean-
gosh.
I mean, the best Mario Kart game. I mean, you don't have to have all of them. Just have like.
Shall I go through the list? They have Super Mario Kart, they have
Yeah.
Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, and Mario Kart Super Circuit.
No,
And not Double Dash?
No,
Not-
Double Dash. That's the best one, though.
No
What?
Double Dash.
That's ridiculous.
Come on, Double Dash is my
That's a
childhood.
shame.
Yes, both Half-Life and Half-Life 2 are in the book.
Well, that's just a given. Like that's the game everyone likes. I'm sure it deserves it, but I've never played it, and I've heard nothing
No
but praise.
Half-Life 3 jokes, guys.
The original Half-Life has not aged very well, but Half-Life 2
I've
still holds
heard
up.
that, yeah. Let me see. I'm waiting for like a game I really like to not be in the book, and then I rage. Are there any roller coaster tycoons in the
They went with 3, which is not the right move.
I hear 1 and 2 are way better.
Yeah, and if you want a 3D roller coaster game, just play Planet Coaster.
Right.
I should kind of think of other good ones that should be in there. Let's see here. I wonder, is Bubsy 3D in the book?
No.
Thank God.
Let's see. Oh yeah, they got Snake in the book.
Yay, Snake.
Oh, is Chrono Trigger in the book?
Yeah, of course. Chrono Trigger
course.
and Chrono
Thank
Cross.
God, Chrono Trigger.
I'm guessing all the big JRPGs of that era are in there, like Earthbound and
Yeah.
Mario RPG,
Yeah.
Secret of Mana, etc., etc.
Yeah, all except Terranigma, I think.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
that's same. How
Yeah.
many Final Fantasies are in it?
Oh boy, there's a lot. Let's see. Since they're done alphabetically, not numerically. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics A2, Grimoire of the Rift, Final Fantasy V, 6, 7, 8, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 12.
That's a lot.
No,
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I mean, if
I
you're
was
the-
like holding my breath for Final Fantasy.
I mean, if
VI.
you're
That
when
one's
you're the
probably
land
bad.
before time of video games, of course.
Let me see. Okay. A random personal favorite of mine that I know is not actually that popular. Are either of the Zoo Tycoon games in there?
No.
Ah, dang. I figured
It
not.
is
They're
Persona 3/4 in the book.
Both of them are in the book.
okay.
Probably not Persona 5.
Let me see. Do they have? Let me think.
If there was a growing around video game, what genre?
I'm assuming 3D
I was thinking-
platformer, action, adventure kind of deal.
I was
What?
thinking a platformer and
Platformer, maybe a party game.
Maybe something
Yeah,
like
Mario
Animal.
Party style
Maybe
game.
something like Animal Crossing.
That'd be cute.
Yeah, growing around Animal Crossing kind of game.
going
That's-
around
Nice.
party.
The question is, who would be Rossetti?
It's not that one-to-one.
Is Mother 3 on the list?
Yes.
Oh,
It's one of the few Japanese exclusive titles that, or one of the
least-
few non-English games that made it in the book.
At least they had a good choice there.
At least they did that. If they hadn't done that, I would have been so angry. Let me see. Do they have? Let me think. I'm guessing they have like all the Kingdom Hearts titles.
They have just the first Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts.
So
Ah,
why not
okay.
Kingdom Hearts 2? What the heck?
I'm guessing Shadow of the Colossus.
Yes.
Of course.
They
I like Shadow of the Colossus for the record. It's just like I'm not surprised.
any of the Castlevania games?
Uh, Super Castlevania 4, then Castlevania Symphony Night, then Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow.
Is Blinding of Isaac on there?
But
Binding.
no.
Wow.
Really? Oh, that's lame. What about Braid?
Yes, Braid is on the book. In the book.
Figured.
Raid.
Super Meat Boy.
No.
What? That's like
Remember, the
the-
original book came out in 2010, and for the revised edition, they didn't give a shit. Like the only non-franchise game that they put in there is like Minecraft.
Oh, boo.
Let's see, Red Dead Redemption is a sequel.
I like Minecraft, but like that, they need more than that.
Let's see, they added 20 new titles in the revised version, which is shameful in itself. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4,
I think I now have to
Five.
go into guys.
No problem, bro. See ya.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of the 20 are sequels to older franchises.
Dang, wow.
Excuse me, I gotta use the restroom for a little bit.
No
Okay.
problem. Let me see what other games did I
Yes, Infamous is in the book.
Figured.
Elder Scrolls 3, 4, and 5 are in the book.
Cool. Let's see.
Guess how many Guitar Heroes are in the book?
5?
4.
Close enough. That's still a lot of Guitar Heroes, considering they're mostly once you've played one, you've played them all.
Yeah.
Let me see. Is No More Heroes on there?
Yes, it is.
Lucky guess. What about Mad World?
No.
Poo. I think someone already asked about Super Paper Mario.
Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door are the Paper Marios in the
But
book.
not Super Paper Mario? Oh, come on. That one's the best one.
Let's see.
Let's see. Now the chat is just all about talking about this. Somebody asked Bayonetta?
Yes, Bayonetta is in the book.
Of course. Let's see. What author what will be the influence of the art? Well, I'm the art director, and one of my main influences was Phineas and Ferb. I started like really drawing cartoons on a regular basis by being a fan of Phineas and Ferb, but I have since differentiated myself quite a bit. I also I got the idea to color the outlines of my work, I think from My Little Pony. I got a little bit of artistic influence from My Little Pony.
I'm going to turn on that air
But
conditioner
a lot of it has just been me fleshing my own style out over time, based on those roots. Let's see.
Alright. They have 2 Animal Crossing games in this book.
Of course they do. What about Conquer? Is Conquer in
No, Conquer is not in the book.
it? That's just.
But they make up for it by having all 3 Banjo-Kazooies.
Yay! Including nuts and bolts.
Yes.
Wow. That's sad.
Which Donkey Kong games?
Donkey Kong games. They have the arcade game, Donkey Kong Country 3, Donkey Konga, and Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
What?
Huh?
You cut out, dude.
Oh, they have the arcade game, Donkey Konga, Donkey Kong Country 3, and Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
No 64?
Wow. They neglected the DK rap. That's sad. Let's see.
Let's see.
Come on to the probably all the Metal Gear games.
Oh, yeah. They don't have any of the original Metal Gear, but all the Metal Gear Solid games.
Have any what?
They don't have the original Metal Gear games, but they have the Metal Gear Solid series.
Of course they do.
1, 2,
Your
3.
mic really cuts out a lot.
That I think that's Discord.
Oh, the Discord is ruining it.
Yeah. That they have 1, 2, 3, 4 Portable Ops and the Twin Snakes.
Oh, yeah, that's all of them. They have every single one.
Hope they don't have the one that video game you don't.
Discord is really breaking up this chat, isn't it?
Yeah, we're
What
kinda,
jobs exist that don't have a real world analog throwing around?
That's hard to say. I don't have any examples offhand.
What polls? What are you talking about, Miss Player? Confused.
Is ageism a thing?
Of course, ageism is a
I
thing.
mean, I mean, like, does it count?
What do you mean?
As a... Hello?
Hello? You cut
Hello?
out. Hello? You cut out.
What, me?
Who?
You, Ava, cut out.
I cut out?
Yes.
Damn Optimum.
I think it's Discord. You might need to find a new chat service.
Yeah, but my question was, is ageism a thing that's mostly a GA thing that's not completely a thing in the reals? Is the world?
Hey,
Well, ageism is a thing in real life, but it's not seen as the same as other isms because kids, they grow out of being kids and they don't really have any power. So
Yeah,
it's
okay, I
not like
can't.
a
Funny.
system and it usually can be harmful to people's development as people. That
Yeah.
makes sense. It's not like a wide-scale atrocity against humanity. That was a weird tangent to go on. I'm sorry. Let's see. Will there be a horror episode?
yes.
Yay.
Naturally. What ages people have these kids? The normal age that people usually have kids.
Yeah.
People have kids the normal way. We've reiterated that a lot.
They have it at whatever age they're ready to have kids.
Alright, let's turn off the music.
Actually, that raises the question of how teenage pregnancies are treated in this world, given that teenagers are still technically in the same group as kids.
Let's
I don't think it's going to be addressed, though.
Alright, let's back it up.
No one's touching it with the overly long pole.
Alright, so let's just assume in this world it's
Oh,
so let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. That's not something I should open.
adding
Okay.
sting.
Any Ape Escape games in the book?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay then.
Let's play another game they got in the book that's going to be super, super fun.
Oh?
Let's play it. Yes.
What is it? What is it?
Super Mario The Lost Levels.
Yay.
Oh my god!
For a second, I thought you were going to say Super Mario's Wacky World or something like that, and I'm just like, excuse me, what?
Yes.
Whenever I hear Mario the Lost Levels, it makes me think of that Lost Mario game for the CDI. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Yay, Lost Levels!
Well, the remake version of it, which I probably can't do for the series. Yes.
Oh, speaking of
Will
Mario
there be
games,
supplementary material like Pottermore for the Harry Potter series?
I don't know what exactly I do, but sure, I'm always up for making more GA content.
Just basically release a bunch of background information not seen on
Oh yeah, we were like one thing we considered doing, or I want to do, is make like a traveler's guide or an atlas kind of deal.
That'd be cool.
The problem is it would be expensive.
Mhm.
I've seen it before. I had an All Stars fridge, both of them actually.
Yeah, right. This isn't hard. Yeah, that was close. Yeah, go away. Ah,
What?
doop-de-doop.
I'll be right back. I have to acquire a treasure.
Okay.
See you later.
I'll be back
What?
in like 10 minutes.
Bye.
Alright. Is that a hickle?
Is that a what?
Pickle? Did you say pickle?
No.
I didn't say anything.
I saw a glitch.
Ah, yay. This is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, this game has like bloopers in the air or something.
Flying squid.
It's a little odd. I mean, flying squids do exist, but they don't like fly through the sky. They stay
Yeah.
across the ocean. Over the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay, is Spec Ops the line in the book?
No.
My friend would be so angry about that. It's like one of his favorite games.
Try to stick to suggestions that came out before 2010. The chance of them having
right. I didn't know that.
the chance of them
Thanks,
having
Emily.
a post.
Thanks.
Thank you, Emily. But yeah, stick to suggestions that happened before.
I didn't know Spec Ops came out after.
Oh, there-
That came out in 2012.
oh my
Well, then
god.
okay, silly me. Sorry.
Oh my god, I skid
What?
squid. And it's gone now, but
Ah, goddamn momentum.
yeah, there it is again.
What, the squid?
Wait,
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, man. He said he was reviewing a Zelda cartoon soon.
yeah, maybe.
Oops.
Yay, castle.
Oh, oh no.
I think the stream should last till 10 p.m. my time, which is in about 20 minutes.
That's no problem. Yeah.
Yeah,
After that, my family and I can do what we wanted to watch Ran.
what do you think about Samurai Jack's ending? I wasn't the biggest fan of it, to be honest.
Oh
Don't
snap!
spoil.
I come
Don't
back.
spoil
And you're,
nothing.
I won't.
okay, guys. I'm back. I come back and you're playing the Lost Levels. Why would you do this to yourself?
It's in the book.
Wait, the Lost Levels is in the book.
Yes, the last level is in the book.
What the heck?
I don't get it.
I don't get this.
Super Paper Mario is not in the book, but
Wait, what's not in the book?
Super Paper Mario is not in the book, but Lost Levels is in the book.
That's just depressing.
Super Paper Mario's awesome.
The gameplay's better than the first two, but this,
Will you ever
prefer-
do an atrocity or admirable on Kirby right back at ya?
No, it seems right in the middle.
I like King Dedede and Meta Knight's voice though.
Yeah, it is.
episode with the puppy or chili. Those were sweet.
I seriously though, King Dedede is a
Chili.
great rapper voice.
Chili be snowman.
Okay. What is the description of the Lost Levels?
Oh, if you're that curious. Like, there has to be a faster way to do this than playing through all of these games. Oh,
I'm not sure if playing it in the Mario All-Stars version is any easier.
well, if you get a game over in the original, it sends you back to the beginning of the world. This one sends you back to the beginning of the level.
Your ass is sent back to 1-1 in the original.
No, not in Lost Levels, just in the original version. Familiar and mysterious at the same time, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels was the secret sequel to the original Super Mario Bros. That wasn't released outside of Japan during the reign of the NES. The reason for this is simple. It was deemed too tricky for non-Japanese audiences. The Lost Levels is hard, but more precisely, it's simply rather unfair.
That sounds like a reason to not put it in the book.
Yeah, the game may use the same sprites, tiles, and control schemes as its magical predecessor, but somewhere along the lines, it's learned a handful of dirty tricks too, which whittle away at some of the enjoyment. Mushrooms come with a new poison variety, which has to be evaded as it skates along the ground. Magic invisible blocks are more than typically necessary to get through some of the game's more dastardly challenges.
He's clean.
Oh, Rose May is getting more money. Some say the only real purpose in life is what you meant by something else when else you mean the whole world. Oh man. Oh, who's in? Oh, Bryson's in.
Hey, Bryson.
Hi. What's up?
You're in
Been a while.
stream. You're in the stream, by the way.
Okay.
So casual.
I love how you said, "Oh, Bryson's in," like you're disappointed.
The levels are
Okay,
also
Bryson, we love you.
gratuitously cruel in their layouts. Piranha plants abound, sudden drops are often dauntingly wide, and the enemy count has been massively dialed up. It's still fascinating, however, not least because there's a weird thrill to be found in seeing the game's familiar faces and
I'm
locations.
not sure that's really a good reason to put it in the book.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they're not good at arguing for good games either.
John, I think your mic's cutting out a lot.
Yes, it is.
To be fair, they're not good at arguing good games either.
Yeah.
Bryson, where are you going?
Let's see.
Oh, I just chimed in to see what's up. That's all.
Hey, man.
Cool. That's good. That's cool. Yep, it's cool, man. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Torment. Deep
Just
Escape.
like, yeah. Let's see here. Someone said okay. Does the princess grow up to be a powerless queen?
Pretty much. Like,
Are there even any queens?
yeah, like, of course. I mean, they wouldn't be in power, but
People are asking me if you're gonna check out or review Cuphead.
no.
He doesn't review video games, bud.
Well,
I mean, I've considered reviewing one particular game,
what game?
Indigo Prophecy.
Oh,
yes, because
no.
you don't.
Yes, Indigo. We certainly have a
Is
lot.
that
to
game
do.
in the book?
Yes.
Ah.
Have you played it before? Or at least watched a Let's Play of it?
Hey, have any of you heard of Detroit Beyond Human?
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard very mixed things about it. Some people say
Well,
it's
yeah,
like unbearable to play because of how terrible the story, like the world building is. But then some people say if you look past that, it's good.
Oh, so
But,
it's a typical David Cage game.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah,
I seen like somebody showing all the logistical reasons why the world building makes absolutely no sense, and just reading it gave me a headache. Like, this world makes absolutely no sense whatsoever from any logistical standpoint. Like, he tries to make it all serious and like really like a metaphor for real life segregation when it's really just like ridiculously unbelievable as a premise.
Okay.
But I see a lot of fan art of the characters, and apparently the characters are kind of good. So I don't know what to think about it. I haven't played the game yet, so I can't really make judgments.
I'm strictly a Nintendo gamer myself.
Well, I mean, for the concept of Detroit Beyond Human, it's already been done in the movie I, Robot. Like,
Yeah, like it was much, much, much better actually as a short film that was made specifically to show off the power of the PS3 like years ago called Kara. I would highly recommend watching Kara. It's only like 6 minutes long, and it's a lot better than anything else David Cage has ever made.
yeah, I've
It's
seen that already.
It's actually reasonably subtle.
So people can't ask them any questions about the show, which is video games. No, you can ask questions about the show.
yeah,
It's
go ahead.
just-
I'm
That's
just.
That's what I mean. Well, ask away. We just got
We're
kind of
doing that
distracted.
simultaneously. We're kind of doing that simultaneously.
It's supposed to be a low key stream, so we can talk. We kind of get sidetracked.
Yeah.
Is someone? What is that noise? Is someone crying?
Byron,
Is our stream under arrest or something?
Uh-oh, we talked about video games too much.
No, I'm playing a Nintendo game. Don't you know? Nintendo's going to send the copyright police.
I think the scouts are here.
Oh,
oh,
Fahrenheit 451.
That's a book.
yeah, that's a book.
Yeah. There's also there's a game off that book.
Oh.
What was that?
But Fahrenheit's going to be a fun one to talk about. The game is named Fahrenheit. They live in a place where everyone uses Fahrenheit. All the temperatures are given to you in Celsius.
I'm reading around.
That's
Also, David Cage doesn't know how temperature works.
What are your thoughts?
Why is it called Fahrenheit?
Because David Cage.
pretension.
Like, there's no like symbolic meaning. It's
Nope.
not like related to the plot. It's just called Fahrenheit.
Now, Indigo Prophecy is a much more fitting title because it's about the Indigo Child, but David Cage
Because
reportedly...
what? Your mic cut out again.
Yes.
Indigo Prophecy is a much more fitting title because the game is about the prophecy involving the Indigo Child. However, David Cage hates the title Indigo Prophecy because David Cage.
Let's see.
Why would? Is that why? Where is it called Indigo Prophecy and where is it called Fahrenheit?
It's called Fahrenheit in the only country that uses Fahrenheit.
Huh?
It's called Fahrenheit in every country except the one that uses Fahrenheit.
Oh, it's called Indigo Prophecy everywhere, but in America it's called Fahrenheit.
In America, it's called Indigo Prophecy. Everywhere else, it's called Fahrenheit.
Well then, that's silly.
Actually, the Bahamas and Belize also use Fahrenheit.
Yes, but
Isn't the Bahamas technically a part of the United States?
Part of the
no.
UK.
Yeah, I don't know how
And the Cayman Islands and
it works.
too.
I'm just kind of reading the chat here.
We're avoiding
what?
the medicine thing.
What about adults that have kids under 3?
Huh?
I don't know how to answer that question.
That's a good question.
That's an interesting one.
All in good time.
Will Mr. Enter consider reviewing the recobbled cut of The Thief and the Cobbler?
Nah.
It's a whole movie. And
There's it's that movie that has a really long production story, a really troubled production story, and just a really actually interesting tale to a story about
the story behind the movie is more interesting than the movie itself.
I want to see what they say about the Indigo Prophecy game.
There's apparently a huge a documentary about it called Persistence of Vision, which I think is one of the best titles I've ever heard because it's a double meaning, because persistence of vision refers to the illusion that allows people to see animation as movement, and it's also a reference to the fact that he had this vision for so many years and he still persisted at following it.
You're talking about Thief and the Cobbler?
Yeah, there's a
Yes, Thief and the
documentary
Cobbler.
about it called Persistence of Vision, and I've heard it's very good.
I've heard of it at least.
Yeah. And again, I just love the title because of how brilliant the double meaning is. I really like titles that do that.
Let's see here.
So what did I miss?
I
the
was
chat-
asking
the
about
chat apparently turns the
title.
game. Will you write a new GA theme song or keep the current one?
Don't know.
Apparently this turned into the game chat quickly.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, games are fun to talk about.
Okay, yes, talking about video.
Have you played Octo Expansion?
That's
No.
Splatoon 2.
I haven't played Octo Expansion.
That's from Splatoon 2, and you don't have a Switch, right?
No. Oh yeah. Indigo Prophecy has some amazingly fun plot holes. Or like...
How so? Like, do share.
Okay, so you know what the basic premise is, right?
No, unfortunately I don't. Do tell.
The main character gets possessed, and the first scene, he unwittingly kills a man.
What?
Yeah,
You cut out again.
Okay, the first part of the game is about Lucas. He gets possessed, and he unwittingly kills a man in a restaurant. And the first game is about you evading the police. And you also playing the police.
Wow.
Okay, go on.
Unlikable protagonist?
No, he's not unlikable.
He was possessed. He couldn't help it. So
yeah,
go on.
Oh.
So, at one point, his brother calls him on the phone in his apartment. Lucas wants to talk about the murder to him, but he says it's not something we can talk about over the phone. So, you know where he decides to talk about this?
Where?
Why
in a
was he
crowded
possessed?
park with about 13 people, and he's shouting about, I didn't kill anybody. I didn't mean to do it.
That's stupid.
Yes, it's
That's brilliant.
Why was he possessed?
he was possessed because the
Potatoes?
He was possessed because the Aztecs wanted to plunge the world into something. Like, this is...
Darkness.
Yeah, something about the darkness. Like, we never really do find out.
That's really stupid. Why can't it just be like an unstated like being, like the beast from Over the Garden Wall that just like exists? That would make more sense.
This game is just leaving me lost for words.
It's taking a toll on his mind.
Like,
Like, do
that's...
any of the people in the park look at him or anything?
Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh,
Is that? Oh my gosh.
God.
Does
Staring
it
at him.
actually come up?
No, like, it's never mentioned. They don't... They're just there. I'm gonna see if I can get
That
to that
is-
point.
Oh,
Really
Excuse me, guys.
ridiculous.
I'm forced to do something stupid because Dad said so.
Alright.
Oh, it's okay.
Let's see here.
And now he's being mean to me. I'll be back.
Okay. Let's
Let me
see.
see if I can.
What are your thoughts on Blinding of Isaac 4 Souls?
Haven't really gotten into Binding of Isaac.
Is my mic still working now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, good.
Oh, Mr. Enter, would you consider hugging a plushie of any of your GA characters?
Yeah,
Sure.
maybe.
I'd hug them all.
I would.
Plushies are cute, so
And we go death. No, let's see. We gotta.
I feel like GA is being ignored for Fahrenheit.
Oh, no. What about adults that have kids under 3? Would they go to the orphanage?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I've
I don't know.
I've been scavenging on here for GA questions.
Yeah. I gotta talk about how stupid Fahrenheit is.
Apparently,
And how the rest of the world used to see us?
does the can opener meme
Okay.
live on?
All right. How do you force Steam games to be windowed again?
What?
I was not sorry. I didn't mean to spoil what's going on.
What?
Huh?
I didn't mean to spoil.
When did you spoil
nothing
something?
happened.
It was a personal matter, and I'm really upset. I don't feel so good.
That's all right. You can take a break if you'd like to.
No,
Yeah, of course, go ahead.
No, I don't want to take.
We're going to leave pretty soon anyway.
But
Okay.
talking, guys, I kind of need that
You what?
talk.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
sure. We can
Yeah,
end
go
the
ahead.
stream but keep talking if that's what you'd like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's see here. Someone's concerned. Oh, if someone's concerned, like, if the campaign fails, we get your money back. Oh yeah, everyone gets their money back if the campaign doesn't work.
That's alright, dude.
The Steam games. Let's see. Yeah, I might need to end the stream now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
It was a good run. It was a good run.
It was a
Thanks for
good.
contributing, guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much,
thank you for
everyone who
coming.
donated money and who asked questions. You are the lifeblood of this project.
Yeah. Thank
We
you
love
very
you.
much. Ending the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2,